August. Okay. Backgammon はどういうふうに、勉強していますか? How do you study backgammon?
まあ解析して見直して振り返り復習ですね。他はあまりそんなにと思います。
Okay, his studying method mainly is playing backgammon, put it in the extreme gammon, analyzing and study. He didn't do other things too much. That's the main method of him. So what else? What's that?
Okay, and what about the expectations for the match today?
今日の試合はどんな気持ちで臨まれてますか?
まあちょっと今結構緊張気味なんですけど、まあ普段通りできればなと思います。
Okay, I asked him how he prepared for this match, and he said he's a little bit nervous, but he want to play as he usually do, and hoping he do his best.
Okay, that's great. Okay, so I think we are more or less ready to start. There's an echo on Mochy's Skype here. Let's just try to fix that before we start the matches. So, guys, if you could just wait to begin until you get the green light from me, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah. Okay, so Mochy, if you call me on a separate Skype, and we'll write the players when we're ready to start. But we got to fix this echo thing first.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Good luck, guys.
Thank you very much.
Have a great match.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, guys, let's just try to fix this problem first. Okay. Oh. Yeah, there's an echo. We might go to Facebook and try that instead if this gives an echo. Let's try Facebook. It's something to do with the Skype settings. It's for sure it's got something to do with the Skype microphone settings. I try to fix it, but it's too complicated. Let me try to call Mochy here on Facebook. Oh yeah, good point. Then we can screen share. Let's just try again here. How do I? Okay, I'm gonna call him on Facebook, and he can watch the match on directly on Backgammon Galaxy. Hey Mochy, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, I think you can just watch the match directly on Backgammon Galaxy. And we will be completely in sync anyway. I think it's got something to do with the Skype microphone settings. It's always complicated.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so what should I do now?
Let's just get a confirmation in the chat from the viewers that whether Mochy's voice has an echo or not. So Mochy, if you can say something.
Hello.
Okay, we have a 15. Oh, sorry. We have a 15 seconds delay, so we gotta wait until.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, streaming stuff is very complicated sometimes.
Yeah, especially when we do it this way. Mochy's echo is already better. Roland says. Okay, I think it's. Says Facebook is better than Skype. Not too bad. Okay. And what about the sound level for each player? Is it also decent? Okay, It says that it has an echo, but acceptable. Try to say something again, Mochy.
Hello, yes, I'm here. It's 7 o'clock in Japan. Very cold. The last day of 2019.
Okay, let me just try something here. Okay, I'll just try to change the audio setting. Try to say something again, Mochy.
Yes, hello, hello. Just test. How many people showed up today?
We have 148 concurrent viewers.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. Okay.
That's amazing. Yeah.
Okay, so Steven says better for Mochy. I think I found a good settings here. So, and the levels are
Okay.
good. Okay, so I think we can give the green light for the players, and let's just keep it here on Facebook, Mochy.
Okay, let's do it. No
If
problem.
we could get, let me just see who I go for. If we could get Carrie to create matches and Kentaro to join, could you give them that message, Mochy?
Sure.
Good. So now it's game time.
So Carrie should make a table, right?
Yes. Let's make it full screen. Okay, thanks to all the viewers confirming that the audio is now decent. Justin Noel says Mochy needs a dedicated mic. Perhaps we could upgrade your equipment at some point, Mochy.
Okay.
No worries.
Wow, Zenith Rika is almost 2,700 now.
Yeah, it's quite amazing.
And
It's very amazing.
that German guy gave him a lot of motivation.
Yes, exactly. KJS had the first place like 3 days or something, and then Stenik came back. Okay, so Mochy is instructing the players to begin the match number 1. I think that's Carrie here, CGH31. And now we're waiting for Meijo to join. The clock settings is normal, which means that they have 10 seconds per move and 1 minute in time bank per game length. So that is 7 minutes. Oh, the match is on. Okay, good.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's actually good. Yeah, good to remind people the format of the match. It's gonna be 4 sets of 7-point match, and the players compete for the result and PR. So there will be 8 results, right? 4 from actual result from the score, and 4 from the PR result. And whoever reaches 5 victory points out of 8 wins the whole series. And in case tie, like 4 and 4, then average PR would be a tiebreaker.
Mochy, could you turn off your sound effects in the game?
Yeah.
I'll turn mine off as well. Oh, we have some complaints about the audio. What a pain in the ass. Let's just let it run for some time, Mochy. Let's see if it recovers.
Sure. Okay.
Okay, Mochy, what kind of expectations do you have to the players in this format?
Well, I don't know. I mean, what do you mean? I just want to have to see a great match, and I wish they could. at least they played excellent in practice match against me. Both players play like Meijo played super good, and Kerry played like 2.7 or something. It's only one match, but still. Okay. Meanwhile, we are seeing a holding game by Kerry. 4-1. I think he should play like 13-8, decent.
Oh, he couldn't play 13-8.
Oh no, sorry. I mean 8-3. But it's still too early for Japan.
Yes. Do you think Kentaro is up for it this early in the morning?
I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure that he is trying to set his time on this.
Okay.
Double 3 is very interesting. He can make a 5 points by breaking 11, or he can play 4 down. It's probably the first time he should spend some time on it. This is a very big decision here. And he could also make a 7, but I don't think this is the right play. Actually, I like to play 4 down, because the midpoint is a point that you really want to clear, right?
I agree. I think I would tend to play 4 down here as well. I think we can discard the 7 point, since that would leave us with a 2 stripped outer position.
Yes, everything is stripped, and he doesn't need it. He wants to clear. He doesn't want to create a point. Although 7 point is nice to have. Yeah.
Yeah, he is taking his time here.
Yeah.
Especially because they're playing for the PR. This is actually a very big decision. The double rolls are difficult. Many more combinations. So Kentaro is taking his time here.
But on the other hand, he shouldn't spend too much time on this, because it's only the first game and the cube is 1.
Yeah. Now he's spending too much time. He already spent 2 minutes of his time bank basically just on this move.
Right. But I always do the same, so I wouldn't be the person to complain this.
There might be a little bit of game 1 syndrome here, where you kind of have to warm up your neurons in the first game.
Right.
Okay, he made the 7 point.
Oh no! I don't like this. Obviously he's a little bit nervous, maybe. I'm not sure. No, I don't think so. I don't think this is the right play here. Now he really needs to clear, right? Like he needs to roll something good. He has some bad numbers, maybe like 6-1 or 6-3. 6-4 is not nice. A 5-1. Yeah.
Yeah, double six. Was that the best roll for Kerry here?
I don't know. Double 6 or 2-1.
Yeah. I think it was probably his best roll, since he keeps the cube away. Or does it?
Oh wow. This is probably the game winner here.
Double 5.
Oh no.
Yeah,
wow,
okay.
Still.
Standard double from Kentaro, and now Kerry has a decision.
This should be an easy take. Oh no, sorry, it's 11 pips. It's not easy. Well, maybe it's a pass. I don't know. He doesn't have a timing. He doesn't have a timing to play 4-point game, so he has to leave the anchor very soon. I actually. Wow.
It's difficult. In a pure race, this would be a very borderline decision with 11 pips. So
I guess it's a pass, actually.
Okay, so you think that the contact is actually in favor of Kentaro here?
Right.
Okay, now Kerry is taking his time. He takes. I think I agree with you, Mochy. I would have let this one go as well. The 4' is quite strong. There's a little bit of wastage in Kerry's racing position as well, with that dilly builder on the deuce point. That sounded like an XG sound, Mochy.
Yeah.
Was that right?
I just started the Extreme Gammon, and I want to check that position. Let's see if I'm fast enough to make a point.
Okay, I can comment on the
6-1.
game as well. 6-1. I think he should keep the prime here, actually. I don't think Kentaro should break the 8-point here. Since the race is close, you want to preserve the prime value. I like that play from Kentaro. And now we see either the crunch or the anger breaking moment.
I think he should go now.
I would have gone. I would go. He has the advantage in inner board points. He kills his race chances if he stays.
Oh! Here's a shot! Here's a shot!
He hits the shot. Wow. Winning the match has an equal value to winning the PR race, so it's pretty crucial to hit that shot from Carey.
Well, he enters. The game is not over. 5-4.
Of course, this is far from a cube. Very even race here. And Carey can easily hit a fly shot here.
5-4 is a great shot. He hits a 20-point.
Yeah, I wonder what he's taking so long. I would have made this move in an instant.
Well, obviously they are.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, wow. 5-6.
Yeah, that was the.
Now this is over, I guess. 5-1. Go to the 8-point, duplicating double 4. I think. Ace is big. Double 6 is fine. Double 6 is fine. Maybe he can jump.
There is
Oh,
yeah.
What a game! What a game! Okay, but did you see his 4-1? He played like really fast.
He did.
Yeah, but I would have spent some time on it because he could play 5 off, which leaves 2 more members, but he could have 1 more man off. So,
I agree. This was a tactical position, so
yeah,
you need to calculate a little bit.
He played really quick. You know, I think what's happening here is both players are a little bit nervous because it's the first time on the setting like this. And clearly, Meijo is not playing his best, I don't think, in terms of spending his time. He spent too much time on one move, he played really fast when he should spend some time, you know.
I think that you're right, Mochy, but all in all, I don't think it was too bad of a game here. I think Kentaro played very well in this game. I didn't really like his double threes when he made the 7-point, but I don't think perhaps it's a small blunder, perhaps it's a small error. I mean, and except for that, for a game 1 syndrome game, this is probably not too bad.
Yeah, I hope this game is icebreaker.
Yeah. And you could say the same for Carey. I'm very anxious to see that cube action. Carey took the cube. Oh, that's interesting. What do you think about this opening, Mochy? Carey chooses to slot the 5-point with a 4-1?
Yeah. I think that's his style. That makes sense. I mean, he's down 0-2. I'm not saying this is the best, but this makes some sense. You know what I mean? Of course, Extreme Gammon doesn't like it, but he probably doesn't.
We have 174 viewers at the moment.
Sure.
And we're just beginning the stream. This is pretty amazing. And we have a lot of good chat going on. I'm trying to do my best to follow the chat, guys, so just keep it coming. And please remember to hit that like button and hit the subscribe button to Backgammon Galaxy's YouTube channel. We keep posting tons of high quality stuff. So if you don't already, please subscribe to the channel.
So double 3. This is interesting. I actually like to play 10 and 3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but this is probably okay too.
Difficult decision though.
Yeah, it was a difficult decision. Double ace, I guess. Wow, this double ace is also interesting.
I think you need to point shift, right? Put your opponent on the bar.
Not necessarily. Yeah, but this is okay. I guess either 4-3 coming in and down, I guess.
Yeah, Carrie agrees. Another double ace. This time it goes.
Okay.
Do you agree with that double aces from Kentaro, Mochy?
I'm not sure. Last two can be played 65 twice. I don't know, but this is okay. You know, I didn't want to step up to the 21.
Okay.
It's called under the gun.
So you like the fact that he just creep up to 1 pip away from the edge and stayed away from the gun.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but this is okay. I guess it wasn't a big mistake.
Okay.
It could be a best play.
Mm-hmm. So Carrie didn't double here. I think that's correct because he's still down in the race by a bit. So
Yeah,
definitely not a double yet.
Mm-hmm. But he's not far away from doubling because blue has ugly stuck on the midpoint, and he's down 0-2. So let's say white makes a bar and blue rolls poor, then I will double maybe, you know. It depends on what he rolls. Say he rolls like, okay, this double race is actually also interesting. Yeah, I like this play.
It was a very difficult move actually.
Mm-hmm.
Double aces. Especially in this format, they have to pay close attention to the doubles. Spend their time wisely. 6-5, that's a great shot.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about these holding game positions, Mochy, where you still have a stack on the midpoint? Is he anywhere near a cube yet?
No, not at all, I don't think. There's almost no market ruses here. And race is close enough. 5-4 is really bad shot. He has to play safe, I guess.
A horrible shot. He cannot leave a shot here. He's up in the race and he's outboarded.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But so inflexible. Is he gonna bury 2 on the ace point, or is he gonna strip his 6 point?
That looks like a light play.
I agree.
6-5. The race is very close. Maybe he should play 2 down. Maybe he should come out from 21. Wow.
He chooses to play 2 down. What about the trick play where you leave one man behind on the midpoint, but then you have to bury a checker, so maybe that doesn't make too much sense. That's a pretty good shot, 2-1. He's still a little bit ahead in the race.
But now Meijo needs 7 or 8.
Yeah.
4 bigger than 10. Everything else is bad.
Carrie has a decision here. I guess it's okay, but it is a little bit destructive to bury checkers like this and break your 6 prime. But the alternative is to come out. What about now, Mochy? Should he come out with the 5?
I wouldn't. I'd probably play safe now.
Christian Monk Christensen says that he would leave the anger. (3-2). Unfortunately for Carey, his inner board has crunched a little bit since he chose to stay on the anger rather than run. And now Kentaro can still play without leaving a direct shot. But then he has to bury yet another checker, which loses flexibility and race equity as well.
But I think he should. He should play 11 and 2, I think.
Yeah, he cannot leave a shot. I agree, Mochy.
Yeah.
He does. What about... now it's a little bit more dangerous for Carey to split the anchor since it will be a double shot. But at some point he has to split the anchor, and he has the advantage that Kentaro has buried so many checkers that he won't be able to finish the closeout. What about now, Mochy? Is now the time for him to split that anchor?
Now I don't know. Now maybe he should come out. Wow.
Again, that's a good shot, 4-3.
Now he has to. 5-1. I guess he should go to the 10 point. 15, I mean. Well, it's not that bad. Oh, wow. Another double six is a game over.
Yeah. It's a crushing roll. Yeah. That's a double and a pass. Or what? Nah, he can't squeeze out a take here, right? Even though there's so much wasted. Can he squeeze out a take, Mochy?
No, I don't think so.
No. I agree.
He must have a lot of bad numbers, but he still has to hit. I mean, Carey has to hit.
Again, we see a slotting opening from Carey.
Okay. Obviously, he liked it. Oh no! I really hate that 5-1. He has to hit. He has to hit loose on the 3-point. That's quite clear. Yeah.
This is theory.
Actually, I'm quite surprised that he did that.
Yeah, Thomas Tenland must be disappointed right now.
We lost one viewer.
I know that he's watching. I've seen him write some comments in the chat.
Right.
Oh, he's considering the double here, the early cube. He's down 0-3, 7-8 forward. Is this a double, Mochy?
Oh yeah, I mean, this is either a correct double or very close no double. I liked his double. I mean, he was up in the race. He has a 5-point. He has some sweat. He's down 0-3. That should be okay.
Yeah, it was a nice aggressive double.
Yeah, this 2-1, I'm not sure. Making the anchor would be a decent choice because it's quite dangerous to step up to 22.
Yeah, Carey has 10 checkers in the zone. I don't like that play. I think it's too much, 10 checkers in the zone. I would have made the anchor as well and just tried to go for a reprime position. Oh, now he has a tough choice here. 6-2.
Well, I would make anchor for sure. Then think about 6. I guess.
I have a feeling that Kentaro is going to make the 7-point here.
Really?
But I'm not sure what the right play is. My inclination would be like you to make that anchor with a deuce, just to destroy all the blitz value of Carey, and then try to find a 6.
I think I would play 9-3, 22.
This one is interesting. Let's see what he plays here. Again, he is spending a lot of time here. This is a crucial decision and a very difficult one as well.
Yeah, I like it.
I like that play as well.
Mm-hmm.
Very mature move. So many players would just make the 7-point there. I like 9-3 over 13-7 as well, because we don't want to strip that midpoint. And it's just one blood rather than 2 and less direct shots.
Yeah.
Tim Cross says that their time management so far has been poor. Do you agree with that, Mochy?
I agree. But I give them a discount. It's a fast game, and they still have 2 minutes,
Yeah.
so they can fix their time management from now. 2 minutes is okay, it's not the end of the world.
Yeah. Okay, so Kentaro chose not to hit. I think that's right, because if he hit, he couldn't really play any deuce.
Yeah. All he needs is a plain 6, and everything.
Oh, Mochy's getting a Skype call. Deuces, that's a great shot from Carey. Another good shot from Kentaro here. Actually, more or less one of the best. He gets to come out, preserve mobility, and he gets to cover the 4-point. 4-3. It's always lovely to clear a point with a hit. And Carey can play without leaving any shots here. Ian Terry says, I mean, they're now essentially playing what most events would consider speed gammon. Well, in some sense you're right, Ian, but in some sense I kind of disagree, because in online backgammon you have the pip count, you don't have any dice shaking, rolling. So for me, 10 seconds per move, I think it's more than enough. And if they are kind of getting in the swing of it, they're getting into the game, they're getting more accustomed, it shouldn't really be a problem to have 2 minutes left. It could be a problem though if they get into some very difficult decisions where they have to do some calculations. Oh, what about this one, Mochy? 6-2 for Kentaro.
Yeah. I would play 5 and 2. I keep the anchor. I keep the 24 to get extra shot. White has a 3-point ball, not 4-point ball, so I will still keep the anchor. On 24.
Okay, you keep the blood. For sure, you win more games by keeping the blood, the goalkeeper. But you do lose a little bit more gammon. Interesting. So Kentaro chose 9-3 with the 6.
No, it's a bad play, I think. He clearly should play 8-2.
Yeah,
because
efficient.
He has more cover, cover to the 5-point.
More covers, and he has the deuce point slotted instead of that dilly builder.
Yeah.
Perfect shot from the bar.
Mm-hmm.
Kentaro has a chance.
2-1.
This is interesting as well.
I
think he should play 4-2.
Right.
The aces are somewhat duplicated. 6-1, 4-1 is duplicated. And it's just the only efficient play he has available.
Yeah, you don't want to play 5-4. It's too stacky. It hurts my eyes,
He does.
Oh no.
I didn't like that play at all. I actually think it was a blunder, because he steps under the gun as well into the 2 builders on the 8-point.
He played another 6-1. I didn't like it. He should have came out with 6 and hit loose on the deuce point, I think.
I agree.
Now he gonna clock.
I agree. That might be a blunder from Kentaro.
Yeah, that would be a blunder, and obviously he has to think about it. He played like 1 second, not necessary at all.
Yeah, and now he's gonna crack.
Now he might get gammon.
Oh, that's a great shot. And what about the deuce?
Right.
I guess he just come up as well, right?
Right. He had to keep the anchor.
So Kentaro's played 5-3, and now he's just getting crushed.
Hmm.
So there was 2 moves we didn't like from Kentaro. Or is it Kentaro or Kentaro, Mochy?
Kentaro.
Kentaro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And now he's getting destroyed in the priming game. So prime versus prime positions are very difficult. They're super tactical. And I think this was actually the game where Kentaro should have spent his time.
Yes.
Yeah, Neil Caceres says in the chat that these guys have spent time on the wrong things. I agree, Neil.
I agree a lot. I couldn't agree more.
So perhaps this is a little bit of inexperience showing, or it could be game 1 syndrome, that they simply have some nerves.
Yeah.
Or stage fright. Yeah, he's getting gammoned here, I believe. Deuces. That's a decision for Carey. Is he gonna point shift? Maximize blitz value? Sacrifice some structure? He is. Do you like that play, Mochy?
Yeah, I like it. By the way, I just checked the 6-1 with my extreme gammon here, and his play making a deuce point isn't so bad.
Okay.
Only a very tiny error. So.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hats off to Kentaro. We thought it was bad. The thing is, if you make an error in the prime versus prime positions, it is so easily going to be a blunder.
But you know what? Even though it wasn't a big error, he should have spent some time on it. You know, at least like 10 seconds. You know, sometimes it's a big decision.
We have 181 viewers at the moment, Mochy. It's quite amazing, I think. And I have a feeling that it's going to increase that number as we go along in the Mochy challenge.
That's great. But you know what? Carey could win Backgammon. Oh no, the Backgammon is gone now. But still, Gammon is more or less.
Yeah, Gammon is still big. Oh, that's a bad shot. Double aces.
Just goes away, I guess. 5.
Very good 5. Okay.
Double 5.
That was strong. Okay, so it's going to be a Gammon.
So before I start watching this match, I had 2 scenarios in my mind. The scenario 1, both players play pretty good in the first game, and then they keep going with that level. And scenario 2, that is what we are seeing. The first game is pretty difficult, and both players screwed up, and both players, you know, get a bad feeling and play bad in the rest of the match. I mean, rest of the series. And I really wish that it's not gonna happen, but it's probably the case here.
I don't think it's that bad, Mochy, actually.
I don't know, but Carey has 30 seconds here.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, yeah. It could go really bad if you get into a complicated position.
Right.
Okay, 4-1. I like that play from Kentaro. He knows he's not supposed to split here. The back checkers.
Okay, he makes 3 and 1. Double 5 is good.
Huh? Wow. That is a great shot from Carey. A fan. Okay, so match cube theory says that Carey wants to be really conservative with the cube here if it's a gammon full position. However, his winning chances are high. I think I like this cube, Mochy. What about you?
This is okay. This is okay.
And he took it almost with no hesitation. So that's gotta be because of the score, right?
Right.
I'm not sure it's a take, actually, to be honest.
I think it was a take. All he needs is just, you know, his redouble is very effective, very effective.
Yeah. Oh, there's the shot. Let's
Okay.
see if he... Okay, double
Oh, double
five.
five.
That's a joker. We're not going to see a redouble at the moment. I'm just scared that... I think I would have passed that cube, Mochy. I think his winning
Really?
chances, Kentaro, was too low here. He could have passed, and he's down 4 away, 2 away. Such an efficient score.
I don't know, but he didn't have 5 point and 4 points, and he had all stripped 11 point and 8 point. He had 5 jiggles and stacked on 6 point.
Yeah.
So it was a long way to go.
There was a long way to go. A lot of contact value there. I agree.
Only
Very
downside
interesting.
for
I think I would have let it go, but I'm definitely not sure. This 4-1 is interesting as well. Okay, Carey chose to make the deuce point. So he went for flexibility rather than structure, and I kind of like it. Okay, so Neil Casselers thought the cube was a double take. I hope I'm wrong. I was wrong, and that it was a take. I'm cheering for the players to play as well as possible. But if any other viewers have a guess at that cube, let us know in the chat. Double three. Do you just peel off 4 checkers here, Mochy, or is it too much?
Maybe.
Look at his
Why
time.
not? Because whatever he does, it leaves ugly structure. So.
No.
I don't like this shit.
Me neither.
I mean, sorry for my language, but this is too ugly. Anyway,
Yes.
so I'll pick it up.
I think it was the time pressure, Mochy.
Yeah, wow, 11 seconds.
11 seconds. He realized he had to make a decision, and he didn't see the best play. What about this one? No, because he's not going to kill... There's so little gammon in it anyway, right?
No. I want to play the guy who has 11 seconds until the end of the game. You know what I mean? I don't want to give him an easy game. Yeah, this is okay, and he still has to play like 1 or 2 games, you know, with 11 seconds. Let him play it.
Yeah. Great point. If Carey's gammon rates were very close to 100%, of course you could redouble because the risk would be low, but that's not the case here. The gammon rates were very low.
No, yeah.
This is going to be interesting. Let's see what Kentaro does in the opening here. Okay, 4-2, that's an obvious choice, but do you think he was going to slot if he had like a 5-1, 4-1, 2-1?
That could be. Okay, 4-5.
Complicated game.
He needs gammon here. Gammon is effective for Kentaro. It's a 1 away, 4 away, Crawford. 3-1. Yeah, I liked his play.
5-4 is a monster.
Yeah. 65. This is interesting. 65. Okay, he played rather quickly.
What about this one, Mochy? 3-2.
I liked his play.
You like the quiet play? Just to avoid the gammon loss. 4-1. Okay, the blitzing move here is very weak. I kind of like his play here. You don't want to blitz with such little ammunition. Now you could hit.
No, this play is okay.
I agree.
Okay.
5. The 6 is a bit awkward. He's gonna use the 5 to hit. Oh, he slot with the 6. Interesting play. I think I like it. Double 5. This is a tough one. For sure he's going to spend more than 10 seconds here. So he's up in the race, so I think he should go for the contact minimization.
Right. I like his play here.
Yeah, and this is actually just a mutual holding game now where Kentaro is leading the race, so he is the one who wants to clear, while Carey wants to stay back, maximize contact value. I don't think Carey has a difficult game in this one. Has he had any decisions really?
No. So far, both players play quite okay in this game, I guess.
Yeah, Kentaro really wants to get him into a complicated position with 11 seconds left on the clock. Try to induce those big blunders to secure the PR win.
How about this? I think he should slot in 5-1. Yeah.
I would
I
slot.
like his play.
Yeah, I like that play.
That's great play.
He's down in the race. He want to go for a prime, not the blitz. And he doesn't gain anything from the gammon.
How about this? Oh, no, I didn't like this 4-1. I think he should switch from 8 point to 7 point. And I'm going to let Meijo roll. Oh!
I think this is one of the best shots he could get from the bar.
Yeah. Could be a game changer here. Oh, no.
Oh.
That's so boring.
Is he going to point shift? I think he should.
Guess so. Yeah.
But he has 10 seconds left.
Now he's...
Wow, make a decision, Carey. He does find the point shift. That was a nice move with very little time left on the clock. Joshua Riddle is praising Carey for his 13-7 slot.
Oh, wow. Okay. 2-1. Pick it up.
Oh, we are in a very high winning percentage here for Carey.
Yeah, I guess the match is over.
So, if the match is over here, let me hear your PR guesses, guys. Here in the first match, Carey is gonna win. This is getting pretty close to 100% match winning chance. Let me see the PR guesses in the chat. What do you think, Mochy, about the PRs here? Do you have any qualified guesses?
I don't think they play really well. Maybe they play like around 4, like between 4 and 5. That's my guess.
I liked a lot of Kentaro's moves, except for in that prime versus prime position. But I have a feeling that Kentaro actually played very well. I don't think that it was too bad for both players. I think they probably played decent, both of them.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that is strong.
Wow. So Meijo plays okay.
That is really strong.
So Meijo played 2.6 and Carey played 4.7.
Yeah. What do you think, Mochy? Match 1?
Well, we saw players getting nervous, but especially for Carey. But I guess this is the first game, and 4.7 is not that bad for him. He said his average will be 4.3. Let's take a look at some of the plays.
1 second, Mochy. Let me just update the scoreboard.
Sure.
We're gonna give 1 point here for Carey for the score for the match, and we're gonna give 1 point for the PR for Kentaro. So the overall score, let me just do like this, delete this. I'm gonna be updating the scoreboard like this, a little bit primitive, but it works. So the score after the first round, this has to be black. It's gonna be 1-1, the overall score. Okay, let's review some mistakes before we start the second one. Okay, Mochy, so I'm gonna be scrolling the match here, so we can just synchronize the moves, the game number and the move number, and then we can talk about it. Let me see if I can find some interesting ones. We had the double 3 from Kentaro. It's game 1, move 14.
Oh, okay.
Actually, it wasn't even a mistake. 6 millipoints according to the.
And my play was a mistake.
Detail. Yeah, and I was kind of seduced by your play as well. Okay, so it's impossible to make a blunder in this position if you go in the top 3. And then the 6s right after and move 15 from Carey. Tough decision, very close. And he should have actually come out.
Yeah.
Then we have the cube action. This was close as well. Oh, according to 3ply, it's completely borderline whether you take or
Wow.
pass.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we weren't sure. And then it was just a race. Okay, let's go to game 2. Interesting. Kerry gets a 28 millipoint error from slotting with 4-1 in the opening. Actually, you're kind of giving something away in this format by playing the opening move like this. So he really thinks that he can outplay Kentaro later on. Otherwise, they played a pretty good game. By the way, Mochy, did you tell the players that they should wait to start the second match?
I think they understood that.
Yeah, okay.
But I can make sure now.
And please have one of them send the match file so you can analyze it in XG so we can update the PR averages as we go along as well.
Mm-hmm.
I can just
No, I have a match already.
They already started?
No. I have a match file of
okay,
them.
Good.
Yeah.
Very good.
He sent it on the Facebook chat here, so you can download it there as well.
So they had this holding game here where Kentaro could have created some flexibility here, leaving an 8. It's just 4 shots. No, sorry, 5 shots. Yeah, he should have done that. I played 13.
Sorry, which game are you talking about?
We're in game 2, move 28, but I'm moving ahead now to move number 33, game 2, 33.
Okay.
Where Kerry had some decisions whether to come out or stay back.
Uh-huh.
And he actually played very well, I think. He only made one error, which was move 35, where he played the wrong ace. I guess it's something to do with the race here. You leave less a shot, and you gain a little bit of race equity from the ace from 16 to 15 rather than just burying on the ace point where you don't really gain any race equity. And then we have a big pass in the cube action. Let's move on to game number 3. Yep, that's the first blunder of the match. Game 3 from Kerry. A lot of people noticed in the chat. I think even Neil Caceres was quick to see it in the chat. And you saw it immediately as well, Mochy. He didn't live with the
5-1.
Yeah, the 5-1.
Mm-hmm.
And then the cube action was just on the wrong side of the borderline, but not too bad.
Not too bad.
Then we have move 11, which was a double 2 for Kerry.
By the way, 2-6 was correct by Kerry. Sorry, Meijo.
Oh,
2-6,
yeah.
he anchored up.
Aha, yes. Very nice play from
And making a bar would be a blunder.
Yeah, it's not even in the top 3 on Galaxy. Deuces, yeah, he should stay split here. He shouldn't make the 20 point. He has enough strength in his front position to keep his back checker split and mobile rather than fixed on a point. 4-1, okay. Move 13 for Kerry, 4-1. He should have come out 20 to 15, and instead he played 13 to 9, slotting for the 6 prime.
Nah, that was not necessary. Just giving a good 6.
Yeah.
And some jokers, like,
Small overplay. Okay, now I'm scrolling ahead in the game here where Kentaro gets his first 6-2. He actually does the right thing by keeping the goalkeeper. That's the right idea, but he finds the wrong variation. Oh yeah, that's when he played that ugly 9-3.
Because Kerry had only 3-point board, I would stay back. If he had 4-point board, I would came out.
Good point.
Because it's too dangerous.
Mm-hmm. And then we saw the blunder from Kerry. We saw that immediately. Didn't like his play there. The 2-1.
Oh, this is a huge blunder here.
Yeah. He steps under the gun on the deuce point because of the builders on Kentaro's 8 point, and it's just too inefficient to stack up on the 4 point.
Right.
A little bit of flexibility problems. Okay, and then Kentaro made a wrong choice with 4-2. he made the double hit, which is understandable, but 3-ply seems to prefer the safe play.
Because of the 1-4.
Aha, that's a cracking number.
Yeah.
That's nice. Yeah, so it's so tactical, these prime versus primes. This is where you should spend your time.
Mm-hmm.
And then we had a 6-2 blunder here from Kentaro. Yeah, we didn't like this move as well. Tried to play safe. And that's it. And game 4. Oh, okay. 3-ply thinks this was a pass, Mochy. The cube. So either I have played too much on Backgammon Galaxy, or do you have the evaluation with a higher setting?
Yes, the XG++ says pass by 0.08, so it's a clear pass.
Okay, so it's pretty close. I think simply the winning chances here are too high for carry.
Mm-hmm.
And
the problem is Kentaro doesn't have a decent board. He has a Swiss cheese board, so even if he gets hit, it's not over yet. So that's a problem.
That decreases his contact value a lot with these deep point made.
Mm.
Yes, and here we had the time blunder. Wow, Mochy. The double 3 from carry.
No, that was quite. Yeah, it's a time thing. He didn't have a time to think about it. This is
so
crazy.
The time turned out to be crucial.
Yeah.
This is amazing. Let's see the stats here. It's like how much of his total equity.
He probably had like 10 seconds here.
Yeah, it's basically 25% of the total equity lost from carry. So he would have played like a 3.5 without this one.
Mm.
Okay, and then the final game, they played quite well here. Okay, you should hit with 4-1 here in move 13. Kentaro 4-1 from the bar.
Okay.
The additional blocks to shoot at.
Mm.
And
he didn't care about getting gammon here, so he doesn't need an anchor so much.
And the same goes here in move 15, where he can hit, and then he should just break the anchor because he doesn't need the gammon save. He should just play the move that maximizes wins and gammons.
Yep.
And then we have a blunder, move 26 from carry. Oh, he should safety the blood.
Yeah. This is not easy, I guess.
He's playing gammon save. Not easy. 4-1. You didn't like his 4-1. The 5-1 was great, slotting the 7-point. And then the 4-1 you didn't like, Mochy, but actually wasn't too bad. Just a small error, 20 millipoints. He gets another difficult decision here. How can he make such a big blunder here? Oh, move 34. He leaves the anchor, which actually gives some good rolls for Kentaro. And he did get a good roll.
Yeah,
it happened. But he struck back with double 5s, and he made a great play point shifting. Oh, actually, it was a tie. Basically a tie. Okay, and that's it. Oh, the 4-1. Small technical error here. He could maximize builders, and that's it. Okay. They can start the next match when they are ready, Mochy. And when you have the PR result, you can let me know, and I'll update the scoreboard.
Yes, I have PR. Kentaro played 2.51.
Okay, 1 second. Let me just... Kentaro played what?
2.51.
2.51. Mm-hmm.
And Kerry played 4.49.
Okay, cool. Oh, you know what? I think I'm supposed to do something else here. I think I'm supposed to put it up here. Okay. I'm just fiddling around with the scoreboard here. And to make it as pretty as possible. Yeah. But we're ready to start the second match when the players are. We can go ahead.
They started already.
Oh, they did. I'm
Yeah.
slow. Sorry. Okay.
By the way, I just upload the match file onto Backgammon Galaxy Facebook page. So whoever is interested to see in Extreme Gammon, you can go and get it.
That's awesome.
Just go to the group called the Mochy Challenge on the Facebook.
Oh yeah, the Mochy Challenge. And if you're not already a member of that Facebook group called the Mochy Challenge, you just apply, and one of the administrators will accept your invitation immediately. Okay, so game 2, score is 1-1, and Kentaro has an advantage in the average PR. I think the average PR can be pretty significant in this format, Mochy, because a lot of times we're going to see a draw, and the average PR will be the deciding factor.
Yeah.
So this is actually a prime versus prime. But Kentaro doesn't really want to play a prime versus prime. He want to escape those back checkers before he gets stuck. He's up in the race and therefore down in timing.
What about this? 4-1, okay. I was thinking about Q. Maybe it's a little bit too early here. Okay.
I think he did well not cubing.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
The race is pretty early. Yeah, now we get something like this. Now Kentaro should think about cubing. I don't think it is a cube. Do you think this is a cube, Mochy? Or...
No, I don't think so. Well, Kerry has an anchor. Kentaro has a gap on the 4-point.
Sixes. What a roll. I don't think we're going to see him make the 7-point here.
Well, the first 6 is obvious. He should play 24-18, I guess. Then I'm going to think about the rest.
He's going to come out. He's going to play 16-10. And then he has two sixes left.
Maybe just make a 10
point actually.
Yeah. Leaving 2-1, 4-1, 2-6, 4-6, double 2. But he has to leave some shot anyway.
Yeah, he's taking his time.
Well, can he play completely safe without playing 24-18? Is this a play here?
I mean, he could, but then he's still stuck on the 24-point. I think you want to fight for freedom here. While your opponent's on the bar.
Yeah, that's my opinion.
What?
Yeah, that is my opinion. He has to play. His first priority is coming out.
I agree. Okay, now he's spending too much time again.
That's always difficult.
He started out this way in match number 1 as well, but actually it was Kerry who ended up getting into time trouble and really paying a high price for it with that triple blunder in a bear-off position.
1, 2, 3.
You're spending too much time, Kentaro. Yeah, he does find the somewhat obvious play, I think. Okay, this is a cube, isn't it, Mochy? I think this is a double. Basically, all 5s are pretty good because it clears the back checker, and then he's up against the deuce point game.
But it's an easy take, though.
But he has market losers, right?
Right. Every 5 is like a market loser.
Yeah.
I guess it's okay. Yeah, I guess it's a double take.
Yeah.
Good double, good take.
I agree. It's one of those. It should be fairly easy to double, and it's fairly easy to take. Okay, he doesn't double. Even a miss here is either a market loser or pretty close to it. Okay, that's a miss. Did he lose his market?
I think so. I think he missed the market a small margin. Now he doubles, of course.
He could trick carry into a take, though. That's the cool thing about the Galaxy format here, where you actually gain a lot by outplaying your opponent, tricking them into making cube blunders, not only in match equity, but also in the PR equity. Yeah, I think he lost his. I think he tricked carry here, because the checkers out in the outer field is quite easy to clear, so it's almost like a deuce point game where you're in the final stage of clearing. So I think I would have passed that cube. I'm not completely sure. It does matter a lot that Kentaro has buried 2 checkers on the ace point behind the anchor, and Carry has a beautiful front position. But I think it was a pass.
I just cheated with Extreme Gammon here. It was a clear take.
Really?
Yeah, it was a
Wow.
take by 100. So that means the double on the previous row was probably a no double. So I guess both players played quite okay in this game.
They must do. Wow. Okay. So I was a bit off there.
Me too. Well, you know, it was a big no double when he did not double, and it was a big take when he took. So it's great.
Yeah.
Obviously, gap on the 4-pointer is a much bigger factor than we thought.
Yes. And the 2 checkers on the ace point buried behind the anchor, decreasing the flexibility.
Right.
That's often the cue in these 2-point anchor games. It's a big liability to have checkers buried. Okay, 3s. That was a pretty good take from Carey. 6-4. Okay. Carey might get a shot here.
Yeah.
He does.
He did.
Let's see. Aha! A late game hit. Now we're going to see a containment game.
5 checkers off.
Yes. So if anyone has read my new book, they should know the reference positions in this type of position. And this is definitely not a cube yet.
No, because even after close-up, it's a take, so there's no reason to double here.
Actually, Mochy... double 4.
Now what? Now this is an interesting choice here.
It is because of the match score.
Yeah.
So in money game, this is a take.
It's a no double, maybe. I don't know. Technically, he should wait, no? Okay.
Technically, since there's no volatility, he doesn't really have a double yet. But I mean, this is a tough decision for Kentaro because of the match score. Isn't this a pass actually? Doesn't it higher your take point like 1 or 2% here?
No, I think it's lower because his recube to 8 is much stronger than normal money game. So this should be a take.
Okay, so it should be a take.
So this shouldn't be a double. I mean, it's very small anyway.
Yeah.
But it's a big take. It's a big take for sure.
Okay,
At least Extreme Gammon plus save. So I'm not sure what 3-ply says, but I don't care about 3-ply. So Kerry has to play a little bit more aggressive because Meijo has 5 checkers off.
Yeah, but now he should just play safe because now he's winning the race.
Now it's
Oh,
wow! Well, you know what? This could be the last game already.
It could.
Wow!
Oh.
Wait! This is a double pass, maybe. Oh my god! This is a double for sure. Meijo has 5 low. He has 5 low.
Yeah.
But
it's a 5.
Kerry needs like double 3 or more. No?
Okay, so the winning chances of Kerry in this position is probably lower than 28% in a pure 5 roll versus 5 roll.
No, yeah, much lower for sure. Because not only does this roll, but also many other rolls in Rater, he missed some doublet, like double aces, double deuces for a couple of rolls.
Yeah, and what's the take point here at 3 away, 7 away?
That
Is
would
it
be
like 22 or something?
3 always. Yeah, 24 or something.
24. If some of the viewers can let us know in the chat, we'll appreciate it. Someone know these match equities.
I think take point is 24, and he probably doesn't have a 24% here. But that I don't know.
Oh, this is difficult. What a decision. Yeah, so I hope that he's familiar with the reference positions, but then he can probably figure out that he has less than 28% that you have in a normal 5 versus 5 roll position. But the question is, how much? Maybe he doesn't know it's 24. Maybe he thinks it's 26 or 22 or who knows.
Wait. So the normal pure 5 roll would be 28. Do you confirm? You wrote the book, right?
You what?
Here he doesn't have a double 2 and double ace. Maybe 2 rolls or 3 rolls.
Yeah, and he could even roll 3 aces in a row and miss some bear off. Okay, he chose to. This was a difficult decision, to be honest. I don't know.
It was close. I think it was very close.
Yeah.
Let me cheat with extreme gun here.
Mm-hmm.
It's I roll.
Five, 4. Kentaro is gonna blitz on the deuce point here. There's no other play.
Yeah, it was a pass.
Okay.
It was a pass by 0.07. He has only 22%.
Okay. But for a human in a decision like that, that's pretty close.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Ben Friesen says, Kerry doesn't always have these match equity table and reference positions memorized. Glad he passed. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it was skill or luck, either way, it was a great decision by Kerry. What's taking him? Wow, he slots the 4 point. I'm surprised from this play.
What would you do then?
I would make the deuce point in his face.
Okay.
Give up the 7 point. He's up in the race and convert into a more race and blitz oriented position. That didn't look right to my eyes. Thomas Tenland says, I wonder how Kentaro will play in 10 years. Sub 2.0?
Not in 10 years. 1 year. You don't need 10 years to wait. Don't worry about it. You will see it.
Kentaro's BMAP ranking, I think he's around a 4.0, right, Mochy?
Yeah, he's not a grandmaster yet. He's 4.05, I think.
And do you know when these matches were played? Was it before his 16th year?
I don't know.
Okay, because if he played these matches when he was 14 or 15, he's probably already progressed.
No. Those results are from this year, so.
Okay, rather recent. Anyway, it's let's see in 1 year how much he can progress. He had like a stay or go decision. I agree with Carey. He's down in the race, so I don't think you should run from your anger. He's catching up though.
Now Kentaro needs to give me up something. I would give up the midpoint here. Oh no, 5-3. Maybe he has to.
Oh. Yeah, he has another play, I guess.
He could make 2 points. He could make 4 points and 1 point.
I like Kentaro's play.
Yeah, because of the block on the ace point.
Yeah. And it's still a little bit too big to run from the 20 point with a 4 point board and a block. Now Carey has to bury checkers.
Yeah.
Now we have a decision for Kentaro. Okay. So he has to give up something. What do you think about this position, Mochy?
It's a bad shot.
You get a discount from leaving the 20 point because of the crunch that Carey has already buried a checker. Doesn't really have ammunition to attack. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, makes some sense. Yeah, I like it again. Could it be a double here?
Okay. Oh,
it could
even
be
though
a double.
You think this is a double?
No, I'm not saying this is a double, but it could be. He is down in the race. He has some numbers. He's down a lot in the match score.
That's the only thing.
Yeah, there's the only thing, of course.
I don't think that was a double. His threats are not that great because of the crunch. He's down in the race, and this is a very race-oriented position. Mutual holding game. I didn't like that double. I think it could be a blunder, even though.
But he will never get recubed.
Not a good shot. But at least he can make the 11 point, which blocks.
That is
a good shot. Yeah.
Pick and pass and coming out from the back, I guess.
Yeah, but even after he pick and passes, Kentaro will win many games from here because of the crunch.
That's true. That's very true.
What do the viewers think about that cube? Not too many comments on the cube yet. Ben Friesen says definitely not a cube when you're playing for PR, which means that he probably doesn't think it's a cube. And now Carey has a decision. I guess it's too big, right? To hit?
Not sure. The race is very close though.
Big decision here. Hit or not decision. Scott Johnson says would not have cubed. Ben Friesen says it's optional at best. Joshua Riddle, no cube for the same reasons as Ben. I kind of like the no hit from Carey. Okay. I can hear that. I can hear that Mochy is putting in positions in Extreme Gammon.
Yeah.
So I will do the commentary here. Yeah, this is difficult because Yeah, I think he made a good. I think he made a good move, Kerry. And now we're gonna see Kentaro make the most efficient race move as possible, and that is not necessarily 11 to 7 with 2 checkers. Maybe there's something better. I like that play.
Yeah.
Wow.
By the way, this was no double, but very small margin. It's almost double. It's a mistake by 0.03.
Okay. So it wasn't that bad. I was
Yeah.
very scared of the blunder here. I don't think you saw that move, Mochy, but I was very impressed by the move that
Double
Kentaro
two?
just made with a double two. A lot of people would have just played 11 to 7, just destroying the contact. However, that was not the most racing efficient move, and it didn't took him long time to play that move. Very mature play from Kentaro. Okay, 4-1. He needs to come up. Neil Caceres says that was my 2-2. I like that 2-2 as well. Thomas Tenland says, Mochy, you are a dinosaur in 2020, like you said. Smiley face.
Okay. I have only like 14 hours left or something. 16 hours until 2020. Five one. I'm gonna play 9 to 3, I guess.
Either that or stack up on the 8 point.
I don't like stack up on the 8 points. I kind of like this. 2 3. He goes at 10 point. Probably.
Yeah, okay. I was thinking about stepping up with a 3, but perhaps it's correct to just maximize contact and hang back. 6-3, yeah. Kerry is far down in the race, so he should stay back and make the 7 point. Deuces.
Okay, that's a good shot. Make 11 and 4. That's obvious, I guess.
3. You prefer to block the 6s rather than the 4s. That's not really a good shot, is it? Not too bad either, actually.
By the way, Kerry down to 1 minute again.
Yes.
So he could be in a time trouble if he managed to survive this game.
And he needs to win 7 points.
Yes, he needs to win like 3 more games after that, after this.
Okay, now Kerry has a good prime structure. I think he needs to...
4.
Okay, do you play 6 to 4 or 3 to 1 here, Mochy? Oh, yeah, he's gonna come out and hit.
Okay.
He saw it immediately.
This was kind of obvious.
Yeah, it was obvious. But there was no hesitation. Aha. So he can hit and cover.
I think he can cover.
Yeah, he still has both some prime value and some blitz value. Deuces. Ooh.
6-1.
He can't leave a shot here, right?
No.
Under
I
no
guess he should
circumstance.
play safe. Like, Or
Yeah.
what? Maybe. Yeah. 7 to 6. 59.
That would be my move, but I can understand why he thinks about it, because you could also keep that goalkeeper as far back as possible and then play something like 10 to 4. But I mean, he's down to 30. Oh, he hits loose. I don't like that.
That is what
play.
I'm thinking. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's probably too much because now Meijo can lose 3 or 5 as well, not only deuce. If he could hit loose on the 5 point, I would happy to hit loose on the 5 point, but in deuce point, probably not.
It didn't look right to me,
No.
but it worked out.
Yep.
Even though he's down to 29 seconds and has at least 6 more points to go. Wow! The Joker. Oh, wow. Okay, this could be it. This could be it for match 2. I must say, Mochy, that I am very impressed by Kentaro's play so far.
Okay. So he left double 4, 61.
And I think Carey has played well as well. I didn't like this move he just made, but overall, I think that both players are playing pretty good. But I'm especially impressed with Kentaro's play.
This 3-2, I think he should pick on pass. I don't want to give him a joker like double 6s, double 5.
So what are the variables here, Mochy? Is it the race? The closer the race is, the more likely you are to hit?
Yeah.
I guess it's right on that borderline, right? Because probably pretty good to just take off 2 checkers as well. Wow, that's it. Yeah. Match number 2 goes to Kentaro.
I think Kentaro plays really well in this game. I couldn't recall any of his blunders here. And also Carey plays probably okay. I didn't like some moves here and there, but it wasn't a big deal.
Yeah, let's see some PR guesses in the chat, guys. And if you hadn't already smashed that like button, please smash it. And if you haven't subscribed to Backgammon Galaxy's YouTube channel, do that as well. Okay. Kentaro wins the match. Let's see the PRs. Wow! High level. Really high level.
Wow! Carey outplayed him. Wow, it's really, really high level.
Impressive.
Well, I could be a dinosaur today. Not even 2020. Wow.
Let's see if we can even spot some blunders here. Game 1 was actually pretty flawless. The cube sequence here, I would have cubed 1 roll before, which would have been a significant mistake, little short of a blunder. And and then the take was really good by Carey. Yeah, great cube handling from both players. Then we have a bear off mistake from Kentaro in move 24. I think Michi would be upset. I guess he didn't read his book on
5-2.
On the 5-2, yes. And double 6s. Okay, he had enough 6s to play, so he could stay on his anchor with both checkers. But I can understand his play. He's trying to run off the gammon. And then double.
You know what? In the first game, it was very impressive. They made all the cube action correct, right? And it wasn't easy. Like the first one, we thought it's a double. It was no double. The second one, we thought it could be a pass, and it actually a mistake. You know what? Yes. Then the 4 cube, and the 4 cube is easy, but 8 cube was difficult. You know.
Yes.
But with the luck or whatnot, I don't know. But they made all cube action correct. So give them a big applause to that.
I'm also impressed. Yeah, and then, oh yeah, the 8 cube here. The 8 cube was a small pass. According to 3ply, his winning chances was down to 21.8, and I think the take point was like 23.8 or something.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have 3 games in this match. Now I'm moving on to game number 2. Okay, small mistake here in the middle game position from Carey with 5-4. He had a better move. Rather than stepping up, he could have played 11 to 7. And oh yeah, that's probably one of the few moves I didn't like from Kentaro with 5-4. Just making the deuce point is better. You're up in the race, so you don't mind switching into a blitz/race position. You don't really gain anything from, you do, but not as much from playing pure, and you're also losing the last spare on the midpoint. Not a big deal. And then we had a blunder from Kentaro.
I didn't like 65 at all.
Yeah, that's an ugly play.
Yeah, why you want to keep the midpoint? Just giving up and adds many more spare checkers in 7 and 8.
Yeah.
He's up in the race.
You give up all of your spare checkers and you put 3 blots in your inner board. Ugly play. Clearing the midpoint would generate a lot of spare checkers, so you have mobility and flexibility for many rolls into the future. Or 1 small error from. Oh, he could exploit the fact that Kentaro put 3 blots in the inner board, and he could have just left the blot on the 8 point. Played the most pure and effective as possible. He made the standard play, not leaving any shots. And then we go down to the cube action. Yeah, I also criticized this cube a little bit too harshly. I must admit, it wasn't too bad. Just a small no double, especially.
But look at the winning chance. He has only 52%. It's basically an even game. Still, it's very close no double. The score factor has a big impact here.
Yeah, it did. And the volatility as well.
Right. Any 3 fun is a big pass.
And let's see here. And then we get to the double pass. Yeah, this is a double and he can't take, of course. He's a closed out. Game number 3. Okay, we start out in move 5. Small error from Carey. Okay, yeah, not too bad. Difficult. And that's it. Okay. So they played extremely well in this match. Just 1 blunder in the match. That was a 6-5 from Kentaro. Yeah, both players playing extraordinarily well.
Okay, wait a minute. I want to see a 6-5 where he hit loose on the deuce point. Where is it? 6-1 in the last game.
Oh yeah, that's the move I didn't like.
It was collect. I mean, it's not collect, but it's
wow.
very close.
Yeah, you don't want to move that. You don't want to move the checker on the 15 point. You're down in the race. You need it for contact. So the best play would be 7-6 and then play 10-4. Just leave 3-5 as the only shot. But the hitting was actually pretty good. Yeah, nice play.
Very interesting.
Yeah, we can see the difference in winning chances here. You win a lot more gammon by the hitting play. Of course, that's not relevant at this score, but you win a couple of more games. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think that's it, Mochy. I think we can move on.
Yeah, but give me like 2-3 minutes.
Yeah, we should.
Analyzing a match by Backgammon. I just got a match file.
Yes, so I can update the score here.
Okay. But isn't it exciting that Carey plays 1 point here and they tied the score in NPR?
It's amazing.
Yeah, okay. I have the confirmation here. Carey played 1.67.
Carey played 1.67.
Right.
Uh-huh.
And Meijo played a 3.14. Like pi.
Uh-huh. That's awesome. So the overall score is 2-2. And what about the PRs?
Okay. You mean PR average?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not doing that. One moment, let me do that then.
Can you do it?
I can do it, quite easy. One moment, please.
So far, both players are playing really well.
Okay, so I have an average PR. Kerry played 3.45 after 2 games, and Meijo played 2.72.
2.72. Okay.
Yeah.
Amazing
Can
level.
I suggest you something? Your way of scoring is confusing because I'm not sure who won the first match and who won the second match. So maybe you can, because you write it 1-1-1-1. You understand what I mean?
Yes, but the lowest PR gets 1 point.
Okay.
But maybe we could do something. Maybe we could.
I think you should just say first match score 41, Meijo 0, and second match Hoarty 0, Meijo 1. People would understand better, and overall score with 2-2. That's clear.
Okay, let's do it then. Okay.
Yeah.
Just do it like this. Okay, if the players are ready, we could go ahead and start the next round.
Yeah, okay, I'll let them know.
Joachim is telling me to write it in parentheses like we do in the UBC. Oh, you're right, Joachim. I just don't remember exactly how we did it. I think the score system is probably pretty good. We have the overall score is 2-2.
So that means next match could be the last match.
No,
right?
not really.
Oh, no, not really.
No.
Okay, so we will see the match for sure.
Yes.
That's good.
Exactly.
That's great.
Exactly.
Yes, average PR we are talking about is weight average. So it's a BMAP format. It's not simple average. I would the extreme gammon calculate the number of decisions as well.
Yes, exactly. So it's not just the average of the PRs. It's the actual error rate, which is the total equity loss divided by the total number of decisions. And this is the
okay. Maybe they are starting. Maybe they are starting. Not yet, but
no, not yet. I'm keeping an eye.
Okay, good.
And you're familiar with this format, Mochy, because you played against Sandro Lilov this last summer in the Ultimate Backgammon Championship title match.
Yeah.
So
it was
what
fun.
were your experiences with this format?
Well, I remember that the first day I was crushed by PR, and it was hard for me to reconstruct my ability and my confidence. It's extremely tough because you can't beat your opponent just by luck. You have to outplay him. So the key of this format is giving your opponent a tougher decision every loss. You know what I mean? And try to give yourself an easier decision. It's easier saying than done, of course.
Yeah. Okay, we're waiting for the players. I wonder what's taking them so long.
Giving him some break, don't worry. I'm updating the match file on Mochy Challenge on the Facebook group.
Yeah. We have a lot of action at the moment on Backgammon Galaxy. A lot of matches being played. We have great players like Roland Salin, Kim Henno from Norway. We have Hoarty, a BG player. I'm not sure if I can tell the world about his identity, but he's a grandmaster from the US. We have KGS, Klaus Schicks from Germany. So we have a lot of good players playing right now in this very moment. But we're waiting for the two contenders in the Mochy Challenge 2 to begin their duel. Match number 3. And the score is 2-2. And Kentaro has an advantage in the PR average, but it's still rather close, just 2 matches in. The challenge is completely open, I would say. And so far, we've been impressed by both players' level. Extremely high level, actually, for such young players. The fact that Kentaro is 16 years old, it really blows my mind. He could be the biggest backgammon talent we've ever seen. I mean, I would compare him to Zdeněk Siska, who also in a very, very young age was playing at a world-class level. But this level, I mean, this is something special, I think. So I can't wait to see how he plays in like 1, 2, 3 years or even 10 years. He could be the crown prince. Yeah, we informed the players. I don't know why they're not starting. It should
Nice.
be okay. Oh yeah, now they started. Oh, let's get going. Okay, so it was a 6-1, 6-4, 4-1 opening, and I think it was played correctly from both sides.
Five two. He stepped up with deuce and come down with a 5. To yeah. This is what I do. 5-2 with the hit. 5-2 makes the bar. I mean, 20. Hey, this double 2 could be interesting. I would make a 14 here.
Me too. I think he needs to minimize contact, and I'm not sure whether this 11 point would be an asset here. I think it's actually more of a liability. Wouldn't you prefer to have the spare checkers on the midpoint, Mochy, rather than making the 11 point? I like this play.
I like it. For sure. I mean, he's up in the race. He's going for minimizing contact. Yeah. So this game gonna be easy game for both players. Double 3. I'm not sure about that. He could have cleared 11 points and going to the 8 point.
Yeah, I'm not so sure either. I mean, it could be the right play.
Do you remember the first match where he wrote double 3 as well, and he spent a lot of time?
Yeah,
Like
the double 3.
Yeah,
And at that position, he found the best play. So, I mean,
Maybe, yeah, maybe old dinosaurs should stop talking.
There's a good discussion. Oh, double aces. There's a lovely discussion going on in the chat. Christian Mon Christian.
Wait a minute. What was double race right? I would switch to the 9-point. No.
Oh, me too. Why would he prefer the 10-point? I guess he's still trying to prime.
I have no idea.
Me neither. That looked wrong to me as well. I think his race lead was sufficient to just minimize contact and shift to the 9, which creates a nice, solid landing space for the checkers on the midpoint. Now he could have cleared the midpoint.
Yeah, now he's in trouble. He has to break the 8 points.
There's a lovely discussion going on in the chat. Christian Mon Christensen says he could be the crown prince unless there's some 12-year-old player we haven't heard about yet. And then Thomas Tenland says, yes, we haven't seen the PRs of Mochy's kids yet, but I've seen the pictures of them watching BG. Do you have any ambition in training them in backgammon, Mochy, or is it something that they have to...
Only if my son likes it, you know.
Yeah.
I'm not pushing him to play. So this is gonna be a clear pass. Super clear pass, I think. He's up 26.
Yeah.
It's almost too good or something.
It's almost too good, probably.
Yeah. What would be the what would be the bad roll for him? Everything is a double pass anyway, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe it was a small too good.
It could actually have been too good.
Yeah. It's nothing.
It's nothing.
2-1. I would hit and come down. I don't want to move the backman.
Yeah, I like that move.
Double 5 is a joker, kind of.
Super strong roll. How do you play this double 5?
Interesting question. I like to roll a joker, but I don't want to think about the joker.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was a pretty good play, trying to go for freedom with the backjackers. I like his play.
Makes sense.
Oh, did Kentaro just fan? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and Carey is still trying to play a priming game here. He's down in the race. Oh, that's a good shot. He should make the 5, right, Mochy?
Not 100% sure. You can point on him.
Yeah, but doesn't he lack ammunition here to make the blitzing move?
Yeah, but there's a blot.
Okay, he made my move, the pure priming play. I would bet that play is correct, but let's see in the after-match analysis.
Yeah, I like your play now.
So here he can either come out, which leads a triple shot, or
no, I don't think coming out is right.
Yeah, even though there's a huge gain if he could be lucky enough to obtain freedom, it's just too many shots.
I would make the bar. I make the bar.
Yeah,
I really liked it. Oh, 6-2 is better than a 5.
Haha,
4.
Not bad. Oh, what are we gonna see here? Is this a cube? Could this be a cube, Mochy? Whatever Kentaro is gonna move, I think we're gonna see a cube.
If the score was 2-0, it's clear cube. 1-0, I'm not sure.
I think I like this cube.
How many numbers? 1, 5, 2, 5, 3, 5, 4, 5, 3, 6, 4, 1, 3, 1, 2, 1. So it's like 17 numbers plus
That's
double
a
three.
ton. And even
Yeah.
if he doesn't
I
hit,
think,
he still
think
has
it
a
was
timing
cube.
edge in the priming battle. I
Yeah,
think he missed a
yeah,
big cube there.
Yeah, I think it was a cube actually. You're right. You're right. Now it's a big double, and
Haha.
it's still a
Yeah.
take.
I'm not sure, man.
Hmm.
That was difficult for me. This is a prime versus prime position. Kind of looks like a take, but he has a double shot to put checker number 4 back. He has all the outfield control. Yeah, difficult
Okay.
decision. I mean, it looked like a take, but I don't know. Do you think it was a correct take, Mochy?
Nah, I was not sure.
I do think that Carey missed a cube there. The roll before.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a really bad position for Kentaro. His winning chances are probably below 20% now.
Yeah, it's for sure below 20.
It would be a big pass if he were to be cubed. Needs a 6. Nope. And the crunch has begun. Kentaro badly needs a 6 now to avoid the crunch. That's his worst. Neil Caceres says, no way I could snap take that cube. Yeah, I would have spent a lot of time on that cube as well. Jürgen Granstedt.
He did not snap the take, I think. He spent some time on it, no?
If I recall correctly, he didn't spend a lot of time on it.
Hmm.
He took it fast, Mochy, because we didn't really have time to talk about it, actually. It was like, oh, this is, I'm not sure, and then he just took it.
Okay.
Jürgen Granstedt says, when in doubt, take.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Okay. It looks like a pass.
So Carey actually tricked Kentaro into a take there by not cubing the roll before.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that the blunder not cubing the roll before is probably bigger than taking that cube. I'm not sure, but it feels like that to me.
If I remember the position correctly, it was a big pass. It's like 200 pass.
The actual cube or the cube the roll before?
The actual cube I'm talking about.
Okay, that's big.
Yeah.
But I think the missed cube was also big, actually.
No, the missed cube is only 75. It wasn't a
so
blunder.
Just short of a blunder.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Carey actually outplayed Kentaro with that cube action sequence.
Yeah, now Kentaro is in trouble.
Yeah.
In PR, I'm talking.
Yeah. It might be equalized, the PR average here.
It could be.
Okay, so 6 away, 5 away.
5-4.
The run. I think it's correct to run there, isn't it, Mochy? Wasn't it the correct response?
the correct is split and hit roos on the ace point.
Okay.
But I guess Kerry is not a type of guy who study a second role intensely. He depends more on his gut feelings, maybe.
Yeah. I like that double 5 though.
Yeah.
Okay, and now Kentaro has a decision to make with the 5. He opted for the priming game plan, playing 13 to 8 rather than hitting loose on the ace point.
Mm-hmm.
There was an argument for hitting loose, unstacking the 6 and preserving the spare checker on the midpoint. But it makes sense to play prime and play pure.
Yeah.
In this,
Makes
when
sense.
he's down in the race, and when you consider the structure on the carry side of the board, you want to play pure and go for a prime.
Yeah.
Amazing shot from Kentaro. Okay, he doesn't have a cube yet.
How do you know?
I think
I
he
mean, it's
doesn't.
cross decision, no?
It is a decision.
It is a decision. He's down in the score. Yeah, maybe a little bit less.
If okay, he finds the
he's
cube.
double.
I don't hate the cube. I actually kind of like
Yeah.
it, but
Mm-hmm.
I think it's just short of a cube, but it could be a cube. I definitely don't hate it. If Carey had rolled a bad number like 1-6 or something, then it would be obvious to cube. He's also down in the match, 6 away, 5 away, so perhaps it was actually a good cube. He could have just lost his market there, actually. 6-1. Decision time. It's probably straightforward. Play it like Kentaro. There's a bit of discussion going on, Mochy, about the 5-4 reply to 4-1 in the chat.
Yeah.
We have different people arguing different plays. And Neil Castro says that your play, the hidden split, is the best, but it's not a huge difference. It's close.
Okay. So how about this 3-4 here? Okay,
Yeah.
he plays safe 5-4.
It makes sense. He stays back with the back checkers and then kind of safeties one of the blots. If he had a tight front position, he could have made the distraction slot with bar to 18, but that wasn't the case, so I kind of like his play.
How about this 5-4?
This is interesting. Okay. Yeah. I mean, it's loose.
I actually hit twice. I hit bar and hit deuce. 6-3.
That was a tough play. This one as well. Now we're going to see how they handle a complicated position. Oh, I forgot to put on the avatars. Ooh, a fan.
No! That was a big fun.
Oh, what are we going to see now?
6 blots.
Haha! He's leading the match score, which is very significant when it comes to redoubles.
Yeah. I don't think he needs a double. Oh no, I don't think he needs it. I think this is a take. This is an easy take, I guess, because no matter what happens, Meijo can roll deuce or 3, and he can play until the end. And Meijo keeps a great inner board, and this could be a pass for the money because it's so gammonish.
I agree with you, Mochy. There's a serious blunder potential here, actually, for both sides. I love the take because of the match score.
Yeah.
But it is a tremendously strong position. It could be too good to double take, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, no matter what Meijo do, he shouldn't have doubled, I guess. Because if
Yeah,
he had
let's-
one win Gammon, that's fine too. It's gonna be 6-1 without taking a risk.
Yeah. I think it could actually be too good to double take.
Yeah, I like Thomas' comment here. Only 500 blots, easy take. Oh, what happened? He just won the game?
He double hit, and wow, did he fan after the double hit? That was an unlucky sequence for Kentaro. But I mean, he's still in the game.
Yeah, say he rolled a deuce in the next roll, and he still keeps like 25% winning chance. So
I mean, he could basically recube after he rolls a deuce. So many of his losses are going to be gammon losses, so it didn't make too much sense for Carey to redouble that position. Five-two, great shot.
6 builders.
4-3, that's also great. Okay, now he's gonna get crushed most likely, and he has to play it from the 23 point. I mean, I called a too good to double take, even though it's quite rare. That's how I saw it. But I mean, there was definitely blunder potential there for both sides. It could be too good to double pass, and he just got a take. It could be big no double take. I mean, I'm not sure. I guess it was an unlucky sequence for Kentaro fanning on the 2-point board after the double hit.
Well, before the double hit, he found as well.
Yeah.
Before he cubed.
I guess Carey should just put the third checker on the bar as well. I would do the same, even though it's not always the right idea to just maximize checkers on the bar. Sometimes you give the opponent more contact value when you put more checkers on the bar. That was interesting. Neil Caceres and Thomas Tenland are still, and Martin Hermansen are still discussing the opening.
Oh no.
4-2 here for Carey. I think you clear or you play 2 from the 5 point. I think the right idea here is to just maximize safety and get ready to clear from the rear. You don't want that inner gap. If I like that play. If you play 4-0 and 5-3, you get that inner gap on the 4 point between two spare checkers, and that's what you want to avoid in these pair of decisions.
Basically, Carey should play safe, and if he doesn't get hit, he will gammon.
Yeah.
So he doesn't need to take any risk.
What if Kentaro gets a shot here? Should he just redouble immediately? Or does it make more sense?
Now he has 6 off, so.
Yeah.
I mean, Carey's take point would be lower on the money game, I guess, no?
Of course he would take. That's not really the question.
Yeah,
I think the question is whether you gain more by just hitting and trying to save the gammon simply.
But he has no Mochy losers, so no reason to double.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow, but the game looks like over now. Unless Carey roll like ace.
Yeah, that's match 3. We didn't even get to see the any PR guesses.
Oh my god, it's still.
That's so sick. That's so sick. Oof, he's playing well. Kentaro. I mean, Carey is also playing extremely well. I mean,
Carey is
hats off to Carey. But Kentaro's level so far from not only these 3 matches, but his warm-up match against you as well, Mochy. 6 games where he played like a 1.x.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Let's see some analysis here. Not too many blunders. What did the statistics say? Just one. No. Just one blunder in this match. No, sorry. Kentaro made 0 errors in checker plays and just had 2 cube blunders. That is impressive. Okay, so game 1. Even the I can't believe he found that double aces, Mochy. The first game, move 15, Kentaro's double aces.
That's correct.
It was correct.
Oh, sick.
That is sick. Making the 9 point is not even in the top 3. It's very close, but it seems that the 10 point was the right idea.
Wow. Why is that? Maybe the race is close enough to stop double 5? That's the
I guess
idea?
that the race is just in that sweet spot where the 10 point is the right idea, where you balance clearing while still retaining some prime value. If you had like 1 or 2 pips more, you probably prefer the 9 point. Okay, impressive. And then, and what about the cube action in game 1? Okay, it was completely borderline too good.
The last game?
No, in game 1. You remember the holding game where Carey was on the bar?
Oh, yeah, I see.
Yeah, that was completely borderline. Game 2. Okay, we had that doubling sequence where Carey did miss a cube. Okay, according to 3ply, it was actually just 28 millipoints. So quite small. And then when the double came, it was a pass, but Kentaro took. But for a human being, this was a very difficult decision. My only criticism was that he took it very fast, and it was a small blunder to take this cube. Yeah, here we see the winning chances. 72% favorite for Carey, 21.5% gammon, 5.3% gammon for Kentaro. Oh, there was a small error here. Oh yeah, move 30, game 2 for the 5-1 for Carey. He should have held his prime one more roll to get Kentaro to crunch. He didn't have to hurry up clearing. He could just preserve his structure, try to get him to crunch his 5-point board. Quite significant error.
Oh yeah.
Doesn't make sense to clear this early. Okay, and that's it. And then game 3. Okay, the double was too aggressive. Yeah, it's a one-man back cube. And the fact that Carey was ahead in the race, made this one a little bit too early, too aggressive. The score doesn't matter too much. It matters a little bit, but not too much. And then we get to the interesting stuff. First, there's a blunder from Carey. Move 16. 5-4 to play.
Yeah, my plays were correct.
Yes, you found the double hit, Mochy.
Yeah.
That was a difficult play to find. So many variations here.
Yeah, but double hit to minimize redown shot and put 2 on the bar, and he has 5 to come up, 5 to link up.
That's great arguments, and you did see it. I think what makes it tricky is that you have to use that last spare checker on the 6-point, and that's kind of unorthodox. Also, you hit on the deeper point behind the second blood. But I mean, I completely agree with your arguments.
But this is like emergency situation. He has to do something, otherwise he'll be crushed.
Yeah, he could have made the 4-point as well. Wouldn't have been too bad. But
then let him roll a bar point. I mean, make a bar point. That's big for him.
Yes. So that was
what
the
he
biggest.
did in the actual game is leaving too many shots. Every deuce and fours and six would hit.
Yeah, I mean it's simply just a safer play to double hit.
Yeah.
And you're outboarded. Okay, and then we get to the redouble. Okay, I called it too good to double take. That was optimistic. I knew that it's very rare, but it was simply just a no redouble take. Huge pass for money. Could even be too good actually. But at this score, it was a no double take. Yeah, an unlucky sequence for Kentaro. Then we get a small error from Carey, 5-3.
Oh, by the way, I just checked with Extreme Gammon, and the 4-cube in the last game was a blunder to double, which is no double take, and his double is a blunder. 100.
Okay, on 3-ply it says 40 millipoints, but XG++, how big is it?
It's 100.
100. Okay, so it becomes even bigger. Cool. 5-3. Carey made a mistake with 5-3. Okay. Yeah, okay. It's better to come out with that back checker. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. And when we get one more, we get some bear off decisions here. Bearing in versus contact for Carey.
Sorry, my daughter
Hello.
just came in.
Nice.
Okay, give me a 2 minutes break. I'll
No
be back
worries.
soon.
I can set up. If you get the PRs ready, Mochy, I will lead the audience through these last couple of errors.
Okay, yes, I have the PR confirmed. Are you ready?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, Carey plays 3.75. And Meijo played 1.27.
Amazing.
How
And
sick is that?
yeah, and Carey. Oops. Carey won the match. Wow, this is exciting.
Yeah. So do you want to hear average PR here?
Yes, one moment, please. Let me just delete what I have here.
Take your time.
Okay, I'm ready.
Yeah. So Carey's average 3.53.
Amazing.
And Meijo is 2.28.
2.28. That's just ridiculous. That's just completely outstanding.
Yeah.
Okay. And
why don't you do a UBC in Japan?
Yeah.
It makes
It could also very well lead to a wild card into the UBC if he were to be able to travel.
Yeah, he's able to travel, I guess. I'm asking Steen if he's able to play because of the age.
Oh. No.
You understand?
We have to research about that.
Yes. I mean, UBC, he's fine, of course. But for real tournament, I mean, not real, but for the main tournament,
yes,
he can be trouble. Okay, I'll be back in 1-2 minutes.
Okay. As soon as you're ready, Mochy, you can tell the players.
Yeah, I'll be back soon. Okay.
Okay, I can just update the score. I just realized I made a mistake here. Score was 0. Yeah. So the overall score is 3-3 heading into the last and final match number 4. Carey has won 2 out of 3 matches, and Kentaro has won 2 out of 3 PR battles. Carey has performed at an amazing level at 3.5 so far. Really strong. It's actually world-class level. But Kentaro Meijo has just been playing at a ridiculous level. He committed 0 checker play errors in match 3. He's averaging 2.28 after 3 matches so far. Yeah, I'm literally in awe by that performance so far. Yeah, we are getting ready to match number 4. Neil Casros asks to look at the 2-1 bear off. Yeah, let's use the time effectively here while we're waiting for Mochy and the players. We have a little error here. He played.
Okay, I'm back
he stacked
already.
the 6 point, which was a mistake. You want to clear the 6 point, so we gotta find another play. And better play would be 7-6 and 5-3. Okay. Yeah, you're back, Mochy. Great.
Yeah, I'm back, and I let them know.
Yes.
So it's a complete tie. But Meijo is a big favorite here because the average will be like almost Jin now, right? Average PR is, unless he really screwed up in the last game.
Yeah. It's I mean, anything can happen. If he gets into a complicated back game and he messes up and he plays like an 8, he might risk the PR battle. But I think that Kentaro is probably like a 95% favorite in the PR average PR battle. So actually, Carey needs to go out and win 2 points here. Okay, we've started, and Meijo opens with 6-4, making the deuce point, giving Carey the very first decision of the match. Okay, so Carey opts for the priming / blitzing move, where we play 2 checkers down. That's a great shot, 3-1, obviously. We have Posada. Posada serves saying, hi Mark and Mochy. Hey Posada, I don't remember seeing you in the chat before. We have Dmitry Obukov saying, message from Kentaro, sorry about my bad performance, it's still very early here in Japan. I got a message here from Benjamin Lund asking where I'm posting the scoreboard. Benjamin, we are posting it. We're not really posting it. We're just showing it live here. I can just show you a quick review here of the scoreboard. The scoreboard is 3-3, and the PR averages are 3.5 for Carey and 2.3 for Kentaro after the first 3 matches. So everything is on the line here in match number 2. I think that Carey needs to go out and win both battles here in order to win the challenge.
Yeah, that's the only way he could win the whole series. He should win the match, he should win the game and the PR.
Which is not an easy task when we see how well Kentaro is playing today.
Yeah, Kentaro is really on today.
Jørgen Granstedt asked if they are aware of the PRs. Maybe Carey should deviate a bit, slotting more instead of splitting, go for more interesting games. Yes, I think you're right, Jørgen. They are aware of the PR. They get to know after each match. So what do you think, Mochy? Do you think that you've been in this situation actually? So do you think Carey should try to complicate things here?
No, I don't think so, and I don't think he's a type of guy who would do something like that. It's just a 7-point match, and Carey outplayed Meijo 1 game, so he simply do the same.
Yeah.
It's not impossible. Right? He doesn't need to win on average PR. average PR he cannot win basically. So just forget about it.
Yeah. He should simply go for the Galaxy win, where you win both
Yeah.
match and PR.
Five one is a shot. I mean, in dialect 3. Okay, this 6-4 Kerry has to stay back, I think. Yeah, I like his play.
Yeah, I think you're right. He doesn't really want to get hit in the outfield and lose valuable race equity. Oh, this is problematic though.
This one, I guess he gotta go. 6 out and 5 in.
Just to preserve your inner board.
Yeah, and the race.
Yeah, I like that play as well.
Mm-hmm.
Fives catching up in the race.
Yeah.
So should he lead? I guess he should run, right?
Yeah.
2 pips different.
Yeah, this must come down to the pure race, which Meijo might have a small advantage, or no, not anymore. It's pretty much even here.
At least now it is. Wow.
Oh,
Crushing
3 consecutive double hits.
We're gonna see a cube and we're gonna see a pass.
Yeah.
It's a good start from Kerry.
Yeah.
He needs to win this match. Yeah. Haha. Do you know this one, Mochy? Oh, he played that fast. I think you want to make the 5 point with the last 2 threes, right?
Yeah.
So you make the anger on the 21 and then you make the 5 point. It's one of those opening replies where that variation is the right idea, where you make the 21 and 5.
Yeah, obviously he has to take some lesson from Tenland.
Yeah. Is it the 3rd error in the opening replies from Kerry in this challenge?
I remember the first one, but I don't know which was the second one.
He had the 5-4 where he ran instead of hit and split.
Yeah, that I remember.
Okay, maybe it's just 2 positions.
But Falafel never remembers the second roll anyway, so second roll is not that important.
Yes. Yeah, that's another philosophy.
Hey. This 3-2 is interesting.
3-2 interesting. Okay, he goes for the non-hit.
Okay. I wasn't sure.
Me
because
neither.
this let him make a 5 point, and this is a big.
Yeah, he's kind of getting primed now.
Yeah. Maybe I wanted to hit.
It was difficult because he was outboarded and had a blot on the ace point, so it's very weak to hit. But it's also weak to get primed.
Mm-hmm. If Meijo ever thought about okay, let's play conservative, I just wanna, win PR, then I win the game, then it's very dangerous. You know what I mean? He should focus on his usual game.
Yeah.
Because he has a big advantage in PR average, but he should focus on his own game, not external factors such as average PR.
That's good advice. Ooh, that's an ugly double 5. Yes, and that was a market loser. That I think that's a market loser, right?
This
Can you
is a
take
double
this?
for sure. No, I think it's yeah. I would let it go. Yeah.
It's just too weak in a prime versus prime. You are already crunched. You have no timing. You basically have to win this game in a race. So if you had just one checker behind a 5 prime, you could make a run for it. But here it's just so difficult. I think this is a pretty clear pass. This is not a mutual holding game or an anger game or anything. This is a prime versus prime. At least that's how I see this position. I mean, what was the position before this double 5? Could Carey have doubled the roll before? Probably not.
Probably not.
It was just such a crushing roll. He has taken his time again. I would be very surprised if this was a take. The way I see it, it's a clear pass. Squire
Yeah,
Magic, I think that's Oliver O'Squire, says it's a hot pass. I don't know what that means.
Mm-hmm. This Squire is another guy from UK. He's maybe 20 years old or something. He plays decent already.
Yeah, I believe Oliver would be a potential future contender in the
Right.
Mochy challenge. I think he has a 4.5 in the B map, and he's 20 years old. I believe, maybe even 19. Oliver, if you're watching, please let us know your age in the chat.
I mean, I started Backgammon when I was age of 19, and I played like 16 or something, you know? And there's no extreme gammon, of course. There's no internet, actually.
Okay, he gives up
it's a
the
good pass,
position
yeah.
after thinking about it for 2.5 minutes. I like the pass, but I mean, I would have spent much less time.
Right.
Jürgen Granstedt says, not even 6-6 wins. Yeah. And Christian Monk Christensen says, not a prime versus prime. I see one prime. So that's the problem in a prime versus prime position. And I think that's why it was a pass. Okay, 4-1. Should he split here, Mochy? Carry?
Yeah, he should. He should split on down, and
Okay, he didn't split. I think that was a mistake.
I think it was a small mistake.
Yeah, Kentaro has 8 checkers in the zone, which is not enough for a blitz. And a beautiful prime structure, so Carry should fear getting primed, not getting blitzed.
Okay. I would have to think about the cube here.
Yeah, it's probably not. Oh, what about the split there? Was that the right play?
Not sure.
He could have just played pure and go for the inviting him to a prime versus prime position. Now he opted for the split. I mean, I don't hate the split. I just thought it was a difficult decision, you know?
Yeah. But now this is a cube for sure.
It definitely is.
Carry got hit loose on the 5-1. Now this is a big double.
A big argument for bringing 2 checkers down is that you could cube next roll, because here if he makes the 5 point in your face, you lose the cube. For sure, this is a double. I mean, I'm not even sure if it's a take actually.
Yeah. How many numbers? 15, 17, 19 numbers, and 20 numbers hit back.
Oh,
plus double 3 is good, so 21 numbers is a market loses.
I think it's a pass actually, Mochy.
Yeah, for 0-2, I think it's a pass too. He can lose gammon as well.
Yeah, okay, yeah. He carry passes pretty fast. I like that pass. I mean, I'm not even sure it's a take at 0-0, to be honest. Okay, so Oliver O'Squire says he's 19. Great.
Mm-hmm.
And Thomas Tenland says 2 down for me. Neil Caceres said I wouldn't have split. So both Tenland and Caceres preferred the 2 down rather than split. I think I preferred the 2 down as well, even though I didn't hate the split.
Well, split is right.
Wow.
According to computer.
Wow, great play.
Yeah, also very close. I mean, it's a tie.
Okay,
Pretty
yeah,
much.
it makes
Yeah.
sense. I didn't really hate any of the plays. I just preferred the other one.
How about this 6-2?
Interesting.
I guess he should make a 5.
I would have just made the 5.
Yeah.
I mean, what else do you
Keep
play? You could play some safe move by coming out to the 16 and then playing 5 to 3.
No, it's not necessary now. It's still out in the game. Yeah.
I agree. (6-3). That's a great shot. 6-1. Let me just do something real fast. Do like this. And we have the avatars back on. Haha, 6-1. I think he has a hit, right, Mochy?
Yeah. Yeah, I would hit.
You're kind of sad that you have 2 inner blots, but you gotta hit.
But he cannot double from the roof, I don't think. And he's up in the score, so this is no double.
I agree.
This is no double, but he has a market loser. This is a situation that you don't want to be in.
Yeah, that's a great shot. Double hits. That's another great shot. He gets the 4. Yeah, he still can double.
Three, 6. He gotta come out.
Could he be tempted to hit loose on the deuce point here?
I don't think so. He doesn't have enough ammunition. I just want to let, yeah.
Okay, yeah. 6-4. Aha. Several ways to play this roll. I mean, my inclination is to come out and then hit with a 4 on the 9 point. But what else could we do? We could hit on the 9 and cover the deuce. We could play 2 from the 8 to hit loose on the 4 and cover on the deuce. There's a lot of possibilities here. What's your play, Mochy?
I would come out and hit, duplicating a deuce. And coming out the guy.
That's probably my play as well. It's really nice to escape one of the back checkers, so you just have one checker trap behind the 4 prime rather than 2. And it gives you outfield control and mobility. What was that? That was a consolidating move. I didn't even consider that properly. I don't like that play. He leaves the initiative to carry. I mean, but he has made some brilliant plays so far, so I wouldn't be surprised if he was right. Yeah, that's a good double, I think, after the fan from carry.
This is a take, I think.
It looks like a take to me, but
it looks like a take.
The score is in favor of passing.
Since this a little bit in favor of passing, but not overly.
Yeah,
acting.
just a little bit.
Yeah.
Ooh,
So here is nothing. Maybe it's like an even game here.
yeah. I think it was a good take from Carey. I would be surprised if that was a pass, even though it's a little bit scary.
Would you step up with this 3-2?
You kind of like to, but what about the 3? Then you have to play 6-3, which kind of sucks. So
That's true.
I think I'm just gonna play 13-8, and it has the added bonus of staying away from the blitz zone.
Right.
But usually when you have one man back and you're up in the race, you do want to step up and try to achieve freedom. Yeah, he does play my move 13-8.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I'm not sure, of course. This is not easy.
Double 3.
He has to choose between the anchors now. Oh? Is that the right play? I'm not so sure about that play with double 3.
No, but it was one of the candidates.
Yeah. I think I would have chosen another one.
Okay.
Double 5. Another difficult decision.
This is very difficult. Wow. Uh-huh.
What a huge shot this is.
I would make the deuce point and go from the anchor, making a 12.
Yeah, you leave the 3-5 shot, but of course you don't want to bury. Yes, that's the move Carey plays as well.
What are the cube action? It's a pass? I think it's a double pass.
I think so too. The gammon rates are low, so there's not really a big incentive to play on too good. And I don't think he has a take, so I guess it's just a redouble pass. If Kentaro had a big race lead, he could consider taking it, but with this, I don't think he can take this cube. I think it's a big pass, actually. Yeah. He didn't need much time to think there. Just gave up the 2 points. That's interesting. Carey opts to play 2 down, even though he's leading 4-1.
That was wrong.
He's gonna get an error from XG, but perhaps he's trying to create a more complicated game somehow.
Well, even against Meijo?
Oh, he double hit with 6-5? I didn't like that play. I think making the 5 point was a superior move.
I mean, score should be reversed to justify all those moves.
It was?
If he was 1-4 down, then 3-2 down is fine. But
yes.
Yeah.
And the same you could argue the same with the 6-5 double hit. He's playing as if he was down in the match. And now he has some tough decisions.
I will just make 2 points, 5 and 3.
So would I. But perhaps he's considering making the 7 instead of the 3 point.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, oh, okay. Yeah, this is actually a good play too. So makes 3 is correct, and he's torn between 5 and 7. Maybe 7 was better. Okay.
Oh, that's a great shot, 6-1.
Okay, which point do you make?
Oh, really? I make the 5 point there any day of the week.
Well, maybe he's right. Maybe he's right because prime potential. He's down so much in the race.
The thing is, the 6s are already good, so I mean, but so are the 4. I would just make the 5, but he has made some brilliant plays. I am nervous about doubting his
Yeah.
moves.
Yeah, yeah. You start believing his plays now.
Yeah.
Because he is.
And also, he's 100% focused right now. We are
Uh-huh.
doing commentary,
Okay.
so of course we can't.
It's a good double. It's a very good double. And it's a pass, I think.
I think this is a pass. This is like a clear prime versus prime reference position. He is ahead in immediate structure carry, but when you take a look at the timing, it's just gonna be. I think this is a big pass because of the score. His timing is horrible.
Mm-hmm.
Very strong position for Kentaro. Good pass from carry. Deuces.
Yeah, it was an easy take for money, but it's a big pass at the score.
Yeah.
Extreme Gammon confirms it.
Cool. Makes sense. Thomas Tendan says, I like the 5-2, but he's just crushing us.
Mm. No.
What is he? Why is he playing as if he's down in the match? Maybe he's trying to complicate things.
I think he needs to study more about the opening stuff. This is clearly wrong.
Yeah, you don't want to play the pure slotting plays when you're getting out primed in a primary battle.
Also he has only 4 chickens on 6 points.
Yeah.
No, it's not 5 chickens on 6 points.
And he has the 3-point made versus Kentaro's 4-point.
Mm.
Just wrong idea. He needs to split and start running. He's up in the race. Down in timing. Yeah, it's too big to run. Good play from Kentaro. Wow. Oi, what a sequence from carry. That was the perfect sequence. 3-2 to 6, make the 6 prime, and then the worst number. This gotta be a cube. Even though the score is in his own favor, 3 away, 5 away, I think he's just in such a demanding position that he needs to cube. Yeah. And what will Kentaro do? What do you think about this cube action, Mochy?
Huh. Wow. How do you win? This is so hard.
Oh, I think he needs to give it up. 6s play horrible. 5s play horrible. I mean, and carry can even clear the 8-point and still have a beautiful prime. I don't think you can take this. Even at the score. He took.
Oh, he took.
Oh, could this be a take, Mochy?
It could be.
Oish, double 5, crushing roll.
It's a game over. Almost.
I don't think that was a take. I think I would have passed it, even though the score is in favor of taking. It's just I couldn't see a way to win that game.
Okay.
I mean, of course you can. Carry could roll a poor double 4 or double 5 or double 3 or something, but even double 3 was good. Even double 6 is good. You make the deuce and you play 13 to 7. Yeah, now he's just getting crushed. But the prime versus prime positions are difficult.
Well, I just put it into the Extreme Gammon, and the Extreme Gammon says like 500 pass.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Meijo is in trouble now.
Meijo is in deep trouble.
Yeah, he's in deep trouble. He's gonna lose PL in this match, and could lose average PL in the series because of this 500.
Finally, we saw a leak in Meijo's game. He's been playing amazingly up to this point. So it took a prime versus prime position, cube action, to crack him. So he needs to save the gammon here. He is the favorite to save the gammon though. And then he needs to win the match. But Carey just became the favorite to win the Mochy Challenge too. Scott Johnston says could be a challenge killer. Yeah, that was a big blunder.
Yeah, he probably put too much emphasis on a score factor. He was down 2-4, but he has no way to win. That's the problem. As you pointed out, his 6 is bad, his 5 is bad.
And Carey could even clear the 8-point and still have a beautiful prime.
Right. That's the key here.
He had plenty of timing and mobility.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a position that Meijo is gonna remember forever.
Yeah, if he had lose.
Yeah.
If he gonna lose this game, yeah.
There was a leak in this game here in terms of the prime versus prime positions. Will be interesting to hear what the Ueda is saying in the Japanese commentary booth right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna listen to it. I'm gonna listen later. That'll be very interesting. Hey, by the way, it's a shot.
Oh.
Interesting way to leave a shot.
But he's just gonna try to save the G anyway. Double 4.
Okay, it's getting uglier. Yeah, I liked his play.
6-4 is probably a pretty good shot, actually.
Oh, double raise.
Ah, this is interesting. I guess you just play 2 checkers off and then pick and pass. But I mean, you could take 4 checkers off.
Yeah, I like this. I like this play.
Yeah, me too. That's the natural play. 5-3. Yeah, I think it's right just to take checkers off. He gets the hit. I think he's gonna save the gammon now. Oh, how do you play it? Oh yeah, you can avoid the direct shot, of course. Yes.
He needs an ace.
Really? Does he?
Oops.
If he gets like 6-1, I don't think he should hit.
Right. Maybe he doesn't need an ace. Okay, he saves the gammon.
Yeah. The average PR is probably pretty close now.
Yeah, but the Meijo can just lose a game on the PR in this game and can lose a series. Exactly. So he's in big trouble.
Yeah.
Basically, he has to win this match. I mean, this 7 points from 1-away, 5-away Crawford.
6-3. That's a fly shot. Good roll from Carey. 5-3, another hit. Pretty good shot. Yeah, the hit exchange is on here.
I'm gonna hit on the 5-point this 6.
Really?
No, I mean 5-6 from the bar.
I think I would have hit on the 7-point, but I mean I'm not really sure. 5-6, that's a huge shot. Oh, that's a good 5 from Kentaro. 4-1. Oh. Deuces. This is an interesting game. I mean, Kentaro probably doesn't know it, but he should be really happy with this hit exchange here, getting into a complicated position.
They have less than 1 minute.
Yeah, I mean, Kentaro has a small edge here on time, and he is in an early backgame position here, which is a very good thing for him because that complicates things, and that's what he wants.
I will slot the 5-point here.
5-1. Do you slot the 5, Mochy?
Yeah, I will slot the 5.
Just play pure.
Yeah. Who cares? I mean, the gammon doesn't really matter.
Yes.
And
I
you
completely agree.
unlikely to lose backgammon.
Probably any other move is probably a blunder, actually. Double threes was not an easy move, but I kind of like the way he played it, Kentaro. Okay, so for sure it's going to hit on the 7, and yeah, looks right.
I hit on the 10 point here.
Yeah, you're not fully committed to the back game yet. You can still win. Now you're pretty committed to the back game after Kentaro solidified his prime structure.
Come out is 5 and slot is 6.
Yeah, makes sense.
Mm.
It makes sense. Okay, so at least you gotta make the 11. That's a beautiful prime point. And the question is whether you slide over to the 9 or play like he did.
I started to worry about his time. He has only 13 seconds left.
Oh, wow.
And we have like 100 moves from here.
Yes, Mochy, you know what? The PR battle is not won yet from Kerry. He can easily do something bad here. It's exactly the kind of position that Kentaro wants. 13 seconds left. And yes, it's like an average of perhaps, I don't know, 50 moves, 60 moves to go. Oh, a fan. Aha. Now Kerry is going to play oh, wow, that's a joker actually. That's a super joker. He gets out of the back game.
You have to do something. Okay.
It's an amazing joker. He gets out of the back game. All of the prime value just disappeared for Kentaro. Double fours. What a lucky roll. Coming out. Okay, they're going into speed gammon mode now.
Yeah, finally.
Aces. That's interesting. No! Ah, the race is closed. Perhaps, sorry, my bad.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, the race is closed, or maybe it was a good idea to get flexibility rather than structure. I was thinking that he should just have the double anchor in the outfield.
How do you play 6-1? Just playing
what a terrible roll. But he doesn't care about the gammon loss. For sure, yeah, I mean, there's no other play really, right?
I like it.
That is a good shot.
Okay. Yeah, let's make it interesting.
Deuces?
Play
Point shifting? No, right?
No, I don't think so. I just play 15 and go to the 7, 6.
Oh, he did make the point shift.
I didn't like it.
Me neither. I don't hate it, but I wouldn't have made it.
He was up in the race too.
He was.
He was
and
up
he
like
doesn't care
13.
about gammon. Oh, Kerry just spent another 5 seconds. He's down to 5 seconds.
Gee. Hope he knows about it.
Aha! Oh, that's a bad shot. Oh, no, okay, it's not too bad. Sorry, I didn't see the safe play. Okay, easy position now.
Yeah.
Easy to play. Kerry's not gonna run out of time. Haha! Great shot.
Okay, we're gonna see another game, I guess.
If Kerry loses on time, he's gonna lose the entire challenge.
Most likely. Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Because he's leading a score.
So he has to avoid making blunders with 5 seconds left.
Okay. Somebody should make a phone call to him now.
Kentaro as well. He's spending time here. He shouldn't spend time. Just make a play.
Yeah, just play 6-4 twice and 2 off or something.
Yeah, I like his play, by the way.
Okay. Yeah, switching looks okay too.
He just spent too much time on it. But he still has the time advantage.
By the way, he's a great chess player. I mean, shogi player. Kentaro Meijo is.
How good is he?
He in amateur, he's probably like number 2 in Tokyo in the high school level.
That's amazing.
Yeah, something like this.
Wow. Ben Friesen says, you have no idea how bad I want to call him Mochy. Yeah, this is really exciting. I mean, he has to avoid making blunders with 5 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah.
And Kentaro's checker play has been outstanding so far in this challenge. 6-5. Yeah. Oh. And even playing in this kind of speed gammon way seems to fit Kentaro pretty well. He makes most of his moves very fast. Okay, he hits. Kentaro wants to make another hit here. That's a good shot.
The Joker. He hits and makes a 4 on the step up, guess. Hits, makes a 4 and step up to the 18.
Oh, he made the deuce point instead.
Interesting.
Yeah, but I mean, Kentaro is also time pressured. I would have made your play, Mochy, making the 4 point. He did leave a little bit fewer shots here. That's a great 6-1.
Maybe he's a favorite to win the match now. I think he's definitely favorite.
Oh, that was a little bit too tight, wasn't it? The 6-1. Couldn't he have
how
played
do you
it bigger?
play then?
Splitting with 8-7 and having 4 builders rather than 2. He would have left a shot though. He would have been hit.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Oh, that's a lucky shot, Carry.
Game starts turnaround.
Wow.
We're not over yet. I make 9 points. Yes, I like this play.
For sure. Yeah,
the race is about even.
Definitely not over yet. I think that Kentaro has to run with a 6. Yeah.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Sure.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a little bit ugly.
It's maybe like a 55 for carry, 55-45.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit more.
I guess you clear the 9 here, right, Mochy? Or what?
I wasn't sure about that. It's 5-1 is good. Makes an ace point.
This is speed. Wow.
Oh.
I think he avoided.
Oh,
it's not over.
No, Meijo is favorite now.
This is amazing.
Meijo is a big favorite. Small favorite.
Call game over.
No.
Guys, all of you watching, if you haven't smashed that like button already, you gotta smash it as hard as you can. This is really, really exciting. Wow, 6-5 is a monster. 6-4 as well. Horrible 2-1.
Okay. 3-2. I want to see one more. We want to see a real double match points.
Yes, 4-1 is bad. 6-5 is huge. Wow.
Oh. Deuce.
This is amazing. What?
10 numbers.
No.
Oh no.
Okay.
Wow.
Let's see the PRs.
This is amazing.
Let's see the PRs. So Carry wins. Yeah.
Oh.
Carry is the winner of the Mochy Challenge 2.
What a finish.
Let's see the stats. Let's see the stats here. Oh. Let me just do like this. Yeah. This was a demanding match. But of course the crucial blunder was the blunder, the cube, the take from Kentaro. he basically threw away almost a third of his equity in that decision, which means he probably would have won the PR battle if he hadn't taken that cube.
Why don't we call them?
Let's call them.
Yeah, on the Skype.
Yeah, okay. I'm just scared about the echo on Skype. The sound is gonna be horrible. But let's try.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's try. Okay, if you can hang up on Facebook, Mochy, and then call them on Skype.
Sure. Let me do it now.
Okay, so I'm updating the score here. We'll be posting the official scoreboard as soon as Mochy gives us the PR. So Kerry was a little bit lucky. He actually won 3 out of 4 matches. I get the temporary, if I put the temporary PR. Hi guys. I hope that the sound doesn't go into echo mode now. Let us know in the chat. Hey Kerry.
Hello.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
The winner
thank
of the
you.
Mochy Challenge 2.
Hello, congratulations. That was an amazing
Thank you
battle.
so much. Thank you.
Very well played,
Wow.
Kerry.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You seem to be averaging around 3.6 in this challenge, which is a very solid performance. Are you happy with that performance?
Yeah, I'm happy with that. That's kind of what I was expecting. You know, a little bit better than my average, I thought, because I'm playing another, obviously, very good player. So yeah, I'm happy, you know.
That's amazing. What do you think, Mochy?
How did you feel when he took the cube and 3 away, 5 away, planning round? It was a big part. It was
Right.
500 plus.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, my real question was, how did you feel when you started playing fourth game? You basically need to win PR and match, right?
Oh, right.
What was your strategy? You just play your game or what?
Yeah, I mean, I just played, you know, I thought maybe try and complicate things, but I just ended up playing my best, so, but yeah.
You had a couple of
Yeah.
decisions, Kerry, where you, for instance, in the opening, where you played 2 down from the midpoint with 3-2, even though you were leading 4-1. Was that a deliberate decision, or were you just a little bit stressed?
That's a bit stylistic, yeah. That's just the types of games I like to play.
Okay. I can try to find the position here, like 3-2, yeah. So it's like a 26 millipoint error in XG, but...
Okay, right, because I'm leading in the match, right.
Yeah.
Alright.
And what... we're still waiting for the final PR results from Mochy. I think we're gonna end up with Kentaro being the PR average winner, but that doesn't matter because you won the challenge because we was playing for 1 point match win and 1 point for PR, but it's probably pretty close. So far, it seems that Kentaro played amazing checker play and made that very big cube blunder here in the final match. What did you feel about your opponent in this matchup?
Oh, I thought he played very well. I actually, I thought based on what I had seen from him that I was a slight underdog, actually. But yeah, I mean, it's very, very impressive the way he's playing at, 16. It's just amazing to me. So,
I think Kentaro just came in.
I think so too.
Mochy, do you know if we have Kentaro on the line as well?
Yes, he's online now in Skype.
Maybe you could translate a question Can you hear what I'm saying?
メイジョ君聞こえますか？
Can I ask him a question now, Mochy?
Answer.
Can I ask him a question?
Yes, but I'm not sure he might have some problem with the microphone or something. I cannot hear anything from him.
Okay, my question would be,
Meijo君いる？
はい。
Oh yeah, he's online.
okay, good. Okay, so Mochy, you can tell him that everybody is extremely impressed with his level. He performed amazingly. Even though he lost, how does he feel about his performance right now?
みんなすごいメイジョ君のパフォーマンスにびっくりしていたと思うんだけれども、メイジョ君自身は今回のパフォーマンスでどう思われますか？あ、寄付をところで送ってください。
あ、そうですね。自分の中だと、最初は集中できてたんですけど、ちょっと体力が足りなかった感じですかね。
Okay. So he's saying that he focused on the area in the series, but then in the end he probably a little bit missed some focus. He didn't have enough power. Maybe this could be he's one of the weakness. I don't know.
Okay, maybe you could ask him about that Prime versus Prime cube that he took in the final game, if he had a chance to see it yet, and what he was thinking when he was facing the position.
Sure. 最後のキューブ、3アウェイ、5アウェイで、プライム対プライムで、メイジョ君が5ポイント空きの5プラ持ってて、相手がフルプラ持ってるキューブは、テイクしても、あれが多分大パスで、あれが原因で負けたと思うんだけれども、あれはどう思ってテイクしたんですか？
どう思ったというか、ちょっと焦りましたね。ちょっと焦りもちょっとあったと思うんですけど、そうですね。
普通にその局面が理解力足りなかったのと焦りとその両方って感じ。
そうですね。そうですね。
Okay, so he's saying that it's a mixture of a lack of understanding of the position, and he was a little bit rushed and wasn't really focused on the decision, and which happened to be a huge blunder.
Yeah, this was a very interesting. Okay, a question for Carrie. At the end of the final 2 games, Carrie, you were very low on time, and we knew that Kentaro had made this very big blunder by taking that cube in game 6 at 4-2. Did you feel the time pressure? Because we knew that you kind of just had to avoid making blunders, but how was it from your perspective?
Yeah, I felt a lot of time pressure. I don't think I managed my time too well for a few of the matches because, in a few of the matches I got really low at the last couple of games. So, that was definitely a little bit of added stress. And I think there was like a double 3 that I really blundered in a bear off, and I just kind of like freaked out because I didn't have much time and just clicked, But yeah, you remember that?
Yep.
Yeah, it was really weird. I didn't even make like the correct wrong play, but I just I was just clicking, and then I saw my time and I freaked out, so I could have managed my time better, definitely.
Mochy, I have a question for you. After seeing the performance of the 2 young players here, do you have any advice to give them to further their improvement in their career as backgammon players?
For Kerry, surely he should study more about first, second, third, fourth early game. I don't think he spent enough time on studying all those things.
I'm not saying he should change his what do you say? If he likes to play 2 down in 3-2, that's fine. But some of the play in second or third place, which is really bad. Like I saw one play he slot in the 5 point, which he was up in the score, and he has only 4 chickens, 5-6 point. So that's my advice to him. To Meijo, I don't know what can I say. I mean, he's probably as good as I am, so he should keep playing, and he needs more experience. Basically, he's young, and he has a bright future. I mean, I'm pretty sure he will be. Both of you will be a grandmaster in 2020. I think.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. I think that's a very nice ending. Huge congratulations to Kerry for winning the Mochy Challenge 2. A great accomplishment, and you played great. And big congratulations to Kentaro Meijo as well for an amazing performance. Mochy, do you have the final PR results so we can update the scoreboard?
I have.
Okay, let's try to update it, and right after the stream, we will update the final scoreboard to Backgammon Galaxy's Facebook page and the Mochy Challenge Facebook group. And call it a night. Okay, let me know. Let me know, Mochy. I'm ready when you are, Mochy.
Okay. So Kerry played 3.664.
Yes.
And Kentaro played 6.12.
Okay. And give me 1 second with the average PRs here.
For the game, I see.
Okay, I'm ready for the average PRs.
Okay. Kerry played 3.57 after 4 games.
Yes.
And Kentaro, a moment, actually plays 3.72.
7-2. Okay, so Kerry actually was the PR average winner as well. So it was a very well-deserved victory. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for both players for an outstanding performance. And thank you, Mochy, for setting up this amazing event.
Yes, thank you, Mochy. Thank you very much.
I thank Kerry and Meijo to take up this challenge. I know this is very hard and hard pressure, and you guys play really well. And I really wish you guys keep working and play better, even better in the future. And I don't want to be a dinosaur in 2020.
Thank you, Mochy.
Thanks a lot, Mark.
Okay. Take care, guys, and everyone sleep well or have a good day, depending on your location. Take care. Bye.
メイジョ君もありがとう。お疲れ様です。